Follow the boss. You won't be let down. All right.
Hey, comrades, please mind public hygiene.
Public hygiene? Who are you? Do I need you to teach me?
Exactly.
Please don't spit anywhere.
Why is spitting illegal? I insist on spitting. Come and bite me. As long as it's not illegal, I'll do whatever I want. You're just a street sweeping woman. Do you think you're from the law enforcement? I'm not just gonna spit anywhere. I'll do my business anywhere too, and you can't do anything about it.
Spitting on the ground isn't illegal. But offending the law enforcement and the high command is a death sentence.
Xingtian Division, Great Xiao's top enforcer, punishes princes, chancellors, demons, ghosts, and judges the ruler if they commit crimes. But I'm just throwing trash. Spitting, I don't think that's something they'd arrest me for.
Greetings, Grand Commander.
This woman is actually the powerful chief of the Xingtian Division. Great Commander.
No longer the great commander. Rise.
The Heishan Society from Dongying has infiltrated while you were in seclusion, causing trouble in Jiangnan. Please, Great Commander, take action to eradicate these traitors and restore peace to Daxia.
I joined the criminal division back then to find my sister Xiaoxue, who was kidnapped by traffickers. Later, I found Xiaoxue and wiped out all the evil in Daxia, which allowed me to retire. Now my sister has married into a good family and is peacefully expecting a child. How can I disrupt this peaceful life? But don't worry, I won't allow the Japanese pirates to run wild in Daxia. I will arrange someone to take care of these pirates.
Yes.
Tomorrow is my sister's birthday. Attend the party. Announcing something.
Don't worry, Lord. Luo Sha will be there on time.
With everyone's support, King of Kaoshan, Yan Lin, continues as the underground leader of Jiangnan. Please let King of Kaoshan hold the Golden Seal and lead the 12 provinces of Jiangnan.
Arrange sister's birthday party tomorrow. Heishan Society doesn't follow rules. Work with you Luo Sha to take them out.
All right, I'll head back to Jiangcheng right away.
Eastern traders seize the opportunity to cause chaos in our land. I can't just sit by and do nothing. But Xiaoxue is pregnant and I can't let her worry. Fortunately, the Gao family can be trusted.
The water's cold. Are you trying to freeze me to death?
Sorry, Mom.
You can't even walk properly. Those legs are just for show. This water is so hot. Trying to scald me?
Mom, I just tested the water. It's not hot.
You learn to talk back now, huh?
Mom, what's going on?
Son, this person can't even get foot bath water right. Look, I got scalded.
Marrying you is a blessing for you, you country girl. You can't even be a proper maid. Don't you know how to test the water temperature? Here, let me show you.
No, 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 no.
Can you test the water temperature now?
No, 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 no.
It's all your fault. Look what you've done to me, son.
Hey. Okay,
What's going on?
Dad's bringing the witch back.
Got it.
If you dare tell anyone about what just happened, I have 100 ways to deal with your vixen sister. Hubby, why are you back so early today?
Tomorrow, a big shot's sister is celebrating her birthday at Zhongcheng Taibai residences. Our Gao family was invited. Tomorrow, dress up nicely. Especially Xiaoxu, remember to wear your prettiest clothes.
Dad, who's this mysterious person?
Right hand of the ruler, top elite of the capital, second to none. I can't disclose more.
Second only to the ruler of Daxia.
Indeed, meeting this great person is the honor of a lifetime for you. Feng Mei, what's wrong with your hand?
It's nothing, I just got splashed with some hot water while preparing a foot soak for Xiaoxue.
Xiaoxue, how do this?
Sis, I.
You used to be gentle, kind, simple, sensible. After joining the Gao family, you act like a spoiled princess. Qixing, don't spoil her too much or she'll get spoiled.
Forget it, it's okay. Besides, my mom is fine. Don't blame Xiaoxue. She didn't do it on purpose. Besides, she's my wife. I absolutely have to love her well. For a lifetime, I won't let her be wronged.
Xiaoxue. There's some money in my black card. Use it for your mother-in-law and Qixing. You must learn to care more for your family.
Sister Wushuang, I'll keep this money for Xiaoxue to prevent her from spending it.
Having you as Xiaoxue's butler reassures me.
Oh right, Feng Mei, Wushuang and I have something to take care of. We're heading out first.
Alright, take care.
I'm off.
Come often, take care.
What were you about to say? I'll tell you, if you dare to speak nonsense again, I'll cut off your tongue and your sister's head too.
You're a little vixen, your sister's a big vixen. You've enchanted our Lao Gao completely. Don't think I don't know about their little affair. By the way, the money in the card is still from our Lao Gao's family.
I think my dad's got a thing for her, too. He just wants to take this chance to score with both sisters under the guise of the young lady's birthday.
Son, I get angry just seeing her. Tie her up. Tonight, I'm using a chili pepper whip to teach her a lesson. If I don't make her see stars, I won't be satisfied.
Let's forget it for today. I still have to take her to see Miss Ito. If the Japanese soldiers saw her covered in wounds, they'd be scared stiff.
What? They don't even spare pregnant women.
Mom, you don't know. Some people get more excited seeing them.
Gao Qixing, you beast, I'm carrying your child.
Behind the Ito family is the Heishan Corporation. If I can attach myself to Miss Ito, the whole Jiang City will be under my feet. What's a little unborn brat? I suggest you behave, otherwise, you'll die. This child in your belly will die, and so will your sister.
Sister Rakshasa, if the Grand Oracle won't come out, what should we do?
The Heishan Corporation alone isn't much of a threat, but this time, behind them are not only the four major families of Japan but also the Swordmaster, Ichiro Yagyu. No one but the Grand Oracle can oppose Swordmaster Yagyu.
When the Grand Oracle was young, she accidentally lost her sister Yi Xiaoxue. She later joined the Xingtian department also to find her. Now that Yi Xiaoxue has married into the Gao family at the governor's mansion and is pregnant, the Grand Oracle probably won't act anymore, to ensure her sister leads a peaceful life.
Governor's mansion, Yi Xiaoxue married Gao Hanwen's son, Gao Qixing.
That's right.
No, Gao Qixing almost got jailed abroad for gang rape, but Gao Hanwen saved him. The eminent chancellor is so foolish. How can he entrust Xiaoxue to such a beast?
What?
Xiaoxue's married life isn't as happy as Dashiming described. It's like falling into a pit. Qing Wan, check it now.
Okay.
Reporting to Dashiming, Kaoshan Wang has arranged everything at Taibai Tower for tomorrow's grand birthday banquet, unprecedented in its luxury. You can also tell Xiaoxue your true identity and then calmly retire.
No, I see Xiaoxue's pampered attitude, and it makes me very worried. If I tell her I was once the Grand Scribe, second only to one, would she become even more spoiled and bossy in the Gao family without cherishing her current happy life?
Even if Xiaoxu has a temper, our family can handle it. Please rest assured, Grand Scribe. Besides, for your years of service to the country and the people, it's only right that our Gao family takes care of.
No, she should understand and appreciate family, be an ordinary girl, not a pampered princess. I've decided. I'll leave tonight. The Black Mountain Society is minor. The border invaders are the real threat to Daxia. I'll personally confront them. I'll leave Xiaoxue with Feng Mei and Qixing. They care for her, which pleases me. But still, don't let them overly pamper her. I'm afraid they might spoil her.
I understand.
In addition, Jade Rakshasa will be present at tomorrow's birthday banquet to discuss the Black Mountain Society with the King of Guanshan, and you, as the governor of Jiangqing, must assist them in eradicating evil.
Please don't worry.
Take me to the airport. From now on, I'll say goodbye to Xiao Shui and head for the border. After the enemy is defeated, I'll live in seclusion.
Yes, sir?
Miss Ito, I've brought the person.
Great, she's a real beauty. Tomorrow, General Yang Lin will be celebrating a big figure's sister's birthday at Taibai Tower, and his son Yang Jiejun will also be there. Our Black Mountain Society wants to work with Yang Jiejun. With his father's influence, we can dominate Jiangqing, or even all 12 provinces of Jiangnan. Yang Jiejun loves a gem like him. He'll definitely like it and won't refuse.
Working for Miss Ito is my honor.
Gao Qixing, you're not human.
I'm not someone yet. Once I join Heishan Society, I'll be on top. I'm telling you, entertain young Master Yang well tomorrow, or I'll find someone to gang up on your sister, first rape then kill, and then hang her body on the city wall.
Let go.
Xiaoxue, I'm leaving Jiangqing for something important. Take care of yourself, be nice to your mother-in-law and husband. Cherish your happiness.
I'll rely on Miss Ito tomorrow.
Sister, don't leave. Gao Qixing is a beast. He's been abusing me and now wants to sell my body to please them. Their whole family are traitors.
Who are you texting?
Bitch, you.
Women are like flowers, handle them with care. We're counting on her to keep Yang company. Good thing you didn't send the message, or your sister's body would be hanging over the moat tomorrow. Take her away.
Let's go.
I've already said goodbye to Xiaoxue. Take good care of her from now on.
Don't worry, sir. Our Gao family will protect Miss Xiaoxue with our lives if needed.
With Qixing as a good husband and Feng Mei as a good mother-in-law, I can leave in peace.
What did you find out?
After Yi Xiaoxue married into the Gao family, her life was not as happy as you said. On the contrary, she was abused daily by those two beasts, Gao Qixing and Lu Fengmei. Gao Qixing even posted videos of domestic violence against her on the dark web for profit.
What?
Video evidence intercepted from the dark web.
Bitch, you little vixen.
Don't.
You're blind, aren't you? You sent Xiaoxue to a den of beasts.
Besides, Gao Qixing is colluding with the Heishan Society. Xiaoxue's monthly expenses from Grandmaster go to Heishan Society as criminal funds.
This is outrageous. We must tell Grandmaster the truth. Outrageous. Must tell Grandmaster the truth.
Not good. Great Commander is preparing to fly to the border, and she can't even make it to Yi Xiaoxue's birthday party. She asked me to say goodbye to you.
The Great Commander plans to retire after pacifying the Easterners, even deactivating her phone number. But the Black Mountain Society is no trivial matter, only she can resolve it. Besides, there's Xiaoxue. What should she do? Hurry to the airport with me, let's get the Grand Scribe back.
Miss Ito, what brings you here? If my father finds out I'm with you, he'll disown me.
Isn't this to discuss with young Master Yang? Are you really willing to live under the Shadow King? Young Master Yang, our Haitian society wants to cooperate with you and is willing to help you become the new Shadow King.
My father is the king of the underground forces in the 12 provinces of Jiangnan and a great master of Xia.
Behind me is Sword Saint Lu Shang. No one in Xia can beat him, except the missing Dasimi. If you work with us, you'll soon replace him as the new king of the mountain. I know Mr. Yang likes. And I know Mr. Yang likes pretty girls with balls. I prepared this appetizer for Yang Shao.
I'll handle this one.
Go.
Stay back. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Mom.
Son, how did it go? Why did you bring this bitch back to me again?
Miss Ito is very pleased with me. Now, I'm a member of Haitian society. As for this bitch, she had a miscarriage because of young Master Yang and is barely alive. Just bury her somewhere.
What bad luck. Son, this bitch still has life. Sell her to the Black Mountain Society boss. Her organs could be valuable. Especially her eyes.
Mom, you're so smart. You do this for our Gao family. After you die, I'll send your sister down to keep you company as a thank you. How about that?
Grand Commander, the plane is ready. Please board and depart.
Lately, I've been restless, feeling like something big is going to happen. Is Xiaoxue okay? The Black Mountain Society has Cao Shan Wang and Yuluosha to handle things, but the Daxia border needs me more.
Wait.
You Master, why are you here?
I'm here to take your life.
Rasha, what are you doing?
What am I doing, Grandmaster? You pushed your own sister into the abyss. I'm here to avenge her. First, I'll kill Gao Hanwen, then Gao Qixing, and finally wipe out the whole Gao family. Only then will I ease my heart's hatred.
Xiaoxue is clearly happy in the Gao family.
Happiness. Watch closely.
You little vixen, your sister is a big vixen.
Don't.
That's impossible.
The facts are right here. What else could be impossible? Gao Qixing, that scum, treated your dear sister like a slave. You thought marrying her into the Gao family would give her a happy life, but it was like pushing her into an 18th level hell.
What's really going on?
I honestly don't know. Gao Shisheng, that scum, I'll skin him alive when I get back.
Yi Xiaoxue was taken by Gao Qixing and Ito Keiko. Her whereabouts are unknown.
What?
Now Gao Qixing and Ito Keiko are heading to Taibai building for a banquet.
Taibai building banquet was arranged by King Kaoshan. King Kaoshan and Ito Keiko are enemies, not connected. There must be another plot behind their visit.
Must find sister first. Black Mountain Society must be eradicated. As for Gao Qixing, I'll handle him.
Life and Death Seal, wielding the Court of Justice's authority, deciding worldly life and death. Phoenix Blood Sword, establishing the Court of Justice's might, cutting down all sins. Golden Thread Armor, showcasing the Court of Justice's majesty, subduing all demons and spirits. Welcome back, Grand Commissioner.
I'll need Mr. Wan's guidance and support.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Gao Qixing joined the Black Mountain Society.
Governor's son is already noble and guest of honor in Black Mountain Society. In under 10 years, Gao family may rule Jiangqing.
The Black Mountain Society is unparalleled. Soon, all 12 provinces of Jiangnan could be ruled by the Gaos.
I recently landed a big deal. I hope you two can have my back.
Of course, of course.
Naturally.
Son. Aren't you Han Sanqian, richest in East City, Zhao Tianlin, overlord of South City, and He Changfeng, master of West City?
Nice to see you, young Master Gao and Madam.
East City, South City, and West City are the top of the top in Jiangnan, and each of you is the leader of your city. My Jiang City is just barely on the list. Even if my father came, he would show great respect to the three of you in the Black Mountain Society. How is it the other way around today?
Young Master Gao joined the Black Mountain Society and is now a dragon among men.
The Heishan Society is second only to the King of the Mountain, ruling 12 provinces. Compared to these giants, we are insignificant.
You're joking, Gao Xiao. Even if all the leaders from the 12 southern provinces are here, they'd all have to greet you first.
Son, you're really in the spotlight now. Sell off that woman. The opportunity to rise above others was truly worth it.
It's my honor to work for Miss Edo. When Heishan sweeps Jiangnan, even my father will have to carry my shoes.
Your old man father got involved with that vixen, he deserves it.
It's a pity that Yu Shuang took my dad's money and ran. Otherwise, I would have sold them both, sending her and Yi Xiaoxue together.
Gao Qixing. Tell me where my sister is, or I'll kill you where you stand. Otherwise, you'll die without a trace.
How dare you come here?
Why can't I come here?
This banquet was meant for important people invited by King Kaoshan. Even if my husband gave you an invitation, you have no right to enter this door.
There's nowhere in this world that I, Yi Wushuang, can't go. Out of respect for Gao Hanwen, I don't want to get physical. Your only way out is to tell me where my sister is.
Trying to scare me with my dad? I'm with Black Mountain Society. Even if my dad comes, he can't do anything to me.
Treason is unforgivable.
Oh, please. You're just a country bumpkin, shamelessly seducing my husband and pretending to judge my son. I think you're out of your mind.
Who I want to judge is just a matter of words. I don't rely on anyone.
Addicted to pretending. Think you can judge anyone? Think you're a judge or something?
The Heishan Society now dominates Jiang City. It's an honor for my son to join them. Even if it's my husband, the governor of Jiang City, he wouldn't dare touch him. But you, flaunting yourself, climbing to my husband's high branch, I haven't even come to settle with you yet. I thought you'd take the money and run, but you dared to show up today. You're just courting death.
Me showing up here is already your last chance. If you still fail to appreciate it, you're the ones courting death. If you still fail to appreciate it, you're the ones courting death.
Today is a banquet for big shots, attended by noble families. This woman just thinks we wouldn't dare to kill anyone here today. That's why she's so arrogant.
But how could someone ordinary like her understand that people in power don't need knives to destroy someone? Fame and authority are justice. If I want to destroy you, I won't even need to dirty my hands.
Ah, fame and authority are justice. Raise your hand and destroy me.
You village girl, still pretending. Without my dad's protection, you're nothing. My mom is the wife of the governor of Jiangnan. At the peak of power, she wouldn't even blink to destroy you.
If you want to see, then look closely. If I want to destroy you, it's just a matter of words. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is shameless and unworthy, seducing my husband. Today she causes trouble at this grand event. In my capacity as the governor's wife, I will judge her as the first floozy of Jiangqing. I'll ruin her reputation and ensure she dies miserably. What do you all think?
Judge her, judge her. Judge her.
Judge her.
I never needed Gao Hanwen's protection. Your so-called judgment is nothing but a clown act in my eyes. Whoever dares to stand with Lu Fengmei bear the consequences.
You bitch, you're just a country girl. Without my dad's protection, you'd be hanging out with the trash. As for your sister, she's low too. I wanted her to serve my family, but she's too useless. Not even fit to be a servant.
Gao Qixing, insult my sister again, and you die.
You bitch. Brazen, yet you dare to hit me.
You homewrecker. Ruining families and attacking victims. If she's not judged, where is justice?
Today's important birthday feast. This woman must not disgrace it.
Governor's wife justice. Justice prevails. Punish this city's notorious woman severely.
Judge her, judge her, judge her, judge her.
See that? That's the energy of the governor's wife. You not only seduced my husband, but also brought that bastard Yi Xiaoxue into our Gao family, causing chaos. Today, I won't just kill you, but I'll nail you to the pillar of shame, to be scorned, to die in disgrace.
I represent the upper echelons of Jiangqing's business community and support the governor's wife. Such a shameless and indecent woman should be drowned as an example.
I represent all the elite families of Jiangqing and support the governor's wife. Drowning is not punishment enough for her. Better to break her arms and legs to prevent her from escaping.
I represent the Jiangqing socialites in supporting the governor's wife. A shameless person like her deserves worse than death. Let's curse her to never rebirth, to be reincarnated as a dog in her next life.
Support the governor's wife.
I want to judge you without even speaking. Just a flick of my finger and you'll be crushed.
I only hear a bunch of frogs in a well croaking.
Behind my mom is the sky of Jiang City. The sky is falling, and you're still pretending.
Behind me is the sky of the Great Xia. And your Gao family has poked through the sky. The so-called Jiang City elite are just a mess, stinking and foul. How dare they come at me?
You're on the brink of death and still talk tough. Someone, come. Someone's here.
Governor Gao, your orders?
As the governor's wife, I will judge this shameless woman. I want you to break her limbs, remove her tongue, then put her in a pig cage and throw her into the river to feed the fish and shrimp.
Yes.
Only the tribunal of Xintian in Daxia can judge and punish crimes. You, Lu Fengmei, don't have that ability.
Governor's wife, at Jiangqing's pinnacle, her words weigh more than Xingtian tribunal.
This woman is crazy, babbling nonsense now.
Alright, she must be so scared that she's lost her mind. Forget it, just put her in a pig basket and throw it far away. Don't let her pollute Jiangqing's waters.
Do it.
Stop.
Dad, this woman was causing trouble under your name, saying she'll strip you of your position and even your head.
This was supposed to be a family matter, but since she used your name, don't blame me for being ruthless. I've announced in front of everyone that she'll be drowned in the pig cage.
Stupid woman, ungrateful son.
He's gone mad.
Miss Ye, Liu Fengmei, and Gao Qisheng chose their own end. But could you spare their lives for my years of loyalty?
I've already given them a chance. They didn't cherish it. You, suit yourself.
Dad, that woman's a snake. Why kneel to her?
Son.
What do you know? You've really messed up today. I'll give you 5 seconds to tell me where Ye Xiaoxue is, and then break your own legs to show repentance. Otherwise, our Gao family will face ruin today.
I mean, are you crazy? You're hurting your own son for this woman.
Dad, why play along with this woman? You're doing a good job acting. If I didn't know her, I'd think she's someone important.
Shut up right now. Today I'm gonna destroy you, you beast. Black Dragon Guard, you filthy animal. You really joined the Black Mountain Society. You beast, you really joined the Black Mountain Society.
Stand down. I joined the Black Mountain Society, so what? Although it's an Eastern force, it conducts legitimate business here in Daxia. Why can't I join?
Legitimate? That's just a front. The Black Mountain Society murders, commits arson, steals relics, traffics people, and sells organs in Daxia. Countless people have suffered because of them. Anyone who joins is a traitor and should be punished.
Who do you think you are, judging people? Do you really think you're with the Justice Department? Maybe you got too into roleplay with my dad in bed.
Shut up. Someone seize this bastard. I will personally break his legs.
Jiang City's governor is nothing special. I'm with Heishan Society and supported by the Mountain Backer King. Who dares to touch me?
How do you have the Backer Order? It's the token of the Mountain Backer King.
I did something big for Miss Ito. I pulled in the Mountain Backer King's son, young Master Yan. Now, the Mountain Backer King and Heishan Society are two close allies, with the two giants spanning across the 12 provinces of Jiangnan backing me. Dad, you can't touch me.
You
Didn't expect young Lin to have a rebellious son. Even his son joined the Heishan Society.
Can you call young Master Yan by his name? Don't think you can do whatever you want just because my dad backs you. I have the Kaoshan Order, and it's just a snap to destroy you. I have the Kaoshan Order, and it's just a snap to destroy you.
Welcome the Kaoshan Order.
Taking a feather as an order.
You blind fool, This is the token of the king. With this command in my son's hand, even my husband has to kneel.
That's right. With this command. All 12 provinces, didn't you say only Xingtian division can judge you? Now I will use this Kaoshan token to command all the division chiefs of Jiangnan's 12 provinces to judge you together. How about that?
Ungrateful child.
Kaoshan token is used. Interesting. Suggest hurry to judge me. When banquet starts, it's too late.
First time seeing someone so eager to die. Fine, I'll grant your wish.
Let me be blunt, not even the Xingtian branch of the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, or even the Xingtian headquarters in the capital, can judge me.
What audacity!
The command of Backer is issued, truly extraordinary, all 12 heads have gathered.
The king of Backer dominates darkness, light, and Jiangnan, possessing authority.
Gao Xiao, using top-level power to suppress this country bumpkin is like using a cannon to kill a mosquito.
You're just in time, everyone. I will now use this authority to command you all to judge this vile woman. Sentence her to the pig cage and break her limbs.
Such a heavy punishment. What crime did she commit?
Is disturbing this banquet considered a serious crime?
Today's banquet is prepared by Lord Kaoshan for that important figure of the Xingtian commandery. If she dares to disrupt the event and offend the one above all, she should indeed be punished by death.
Are you sure you want to execute me? Are you sure you want to execute me?
In all of Daxia, there is no one the Xingtian commandery cannot execute. Turn and face judgment.
If I turn around, I should punish you.
What a joke. I told you to turn around to give you this criminal a chance. Wait, that big shot came today. Though she's impartial, she's fair. I advise you to confess obediently. We'll all give you a decent way to live. If you resist, don't blame me for being ruthless.
I think that coward is scared, doesn't even dare to turn her head. I still like your defiant look just now.
Master Fang, I advise all of you to leave quickly. Don't stay here to mess around with my rebellious son.
Gao Hanwen, as the governor of this city, you're colluding with a criminal. Watch out, or you'll lose your position.
I'm advising you to leave for the sake of your positions.
Ridiculous. I order you to turn back in the name of the chief of Jian Province's Xingtian division.
Head of Xingtian from Eastern
In the name of the head of Xingtian from the southern province.
In the name of the head of Xingtian from the western province.
I order you to turn around.
Being sneaky, like a scoundrel. I want to see what you're hiding.
In that case, as you wish.
Greetings, Grand Scribe.
Why are they kneeling?
Because the heads of the 12 southern provinces' Xingtian department wouldn't dare provoke Miss Ye.
Nonsense. In the name of King Kaoshan, I order you all to execute this harlot, leaving her without a burial place.
The Kaoshan order isn't meant to be used like this. Such power cannot be held by a beast.
This is the seal of life and death.
The seal of life and death is the token of the Xingtian department's authority, deciding life and death. It's a national treasure.
This divine object disappeared with the Grand Commander. How is it in her hands?
The seal of life and death is Xingtian department's highest token. This gold seal looks similar, it's fake.
Yes.
Blind as a bat.
How is this possible?
The king of Kaoshan's power was given by the great commander, and the Kaoshan token was always a side piece here with the life and death seal. Now that the life and death seal is present, the Kaoshan token should naturally bow down.
That's right, King Kaozan was appointed by the Grand Signee to oversee the underground order.
When the Kaozan seal encounters the life and death stamp, it can only submit.
Is the life and death gold seal in her hand real?
If her life and death seal is real, isn't she the legendary Grand Signee? No wonder the 12 stewards all bow and submit.
You were deceived by traitors, so I won't punish you. Leave and return to duties.
Yes.
No, that's impossible. A lowly person at the bottom, how could she be connected to the chief commander?
Even now you don't repent. Do you really want to destroy the entire Gao family before you're satisfied?
Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is the seal of life and death, ruler of life, judge of all. Within this realm of Daxia, no matter who commits a crime, they will be judged by me. Even kings and ministers can't escape punishment.
Really is the grand arbiter.
What we just did offended a top figure of Daxia.
Offending the great commander is like offending the ruler, it's treason, punishable by death for the whole family.
Nonsense. If Yi Wuxuang's lowly sister was really the great commander, then our Gao family wouldn't be stuck in Jiangqing. We'd be making waves in the capital.
My mom is right. How could the great commander be a country bumpkin, letting her sister marry into our Gao family?
Besides, the great commander has been missing for so many years. She just slightly resembles her and used a magnetic fake seal to perform a trick. She dares to impersonate the great commander here.
Facing death and still foolish. I didn't use the life and death mark out of respect for you, trying to give your son and the Gao family a last chance. Who knew they had to see the coffin to cry? They need to see the coffin to cry.
I beg the Grand Courtier to forgive us.
I think the one who needs to see the coffin to cry should be her. Pretending to be the Grand Courtier to cause trouble is a path to your doom. I urge you to turn back while you still can, kneel and submit, then destroy this wretch yourself, or don't blame me for being ruthless.
Wretched creature, your stupidity has plunged the Gao family into the abyss. Now kneel down, cut off your limbs, lie prostrate, and reveal Xiaoshui's whereabouts. If Ye Xiaoshui is still alive, there might be a sliver of a chance I can protect you and the Gao family. Otherwise, you, me, and everyone here, no matter their status or power, will vanish into nothingness.
Dad, aren't you tired? Why are you still acting? This woman dared to impersonate the Grand Commander to cause trouble. When powerful figures from the King of Kaoshan and the Xingtian department arrive, those disappearing will be you.
Gao Hanwen, are you blind? You've got such a bright future ahead, yet you choose to dance like a clown with this jerk. Don't you find it ridiculous?
That bitchy Xiaoxue was sent away by me last night. She was still breathing her last breath, and what she thought of was you, her sister.
Bastard.
Don't get excited, I'm not done talking. Do you know where I sent her? To paradise. Don't worry, it won't be long before I send you to join her. Don't worry, I'll reunite you with her soon.
It's over.
Glad you realize it's over, it's not too late. Take my advice, kill this woman yourself, cut ties with her.
My son is now with Black Mountain Society.
With the king supporting you, your career will surely soar, and you might even oversee the Jiang province in the future.
He's not lamenting for himself, but sorry for you.
I've reached the top, and my future is bright. If he's truly my father, he should be applauding me.
Unfilial child, since you refuse to confess, I have no choice but to execute justice with my own hands, break your limbs, and interrogate you about the whereabouts of Ye Xiaoshui to seek Miss Ye's forgiveness.
Governor Gao, as long as I'm here, you can't harm young Master Gao.
Originally, we were under King Kaoshan, but always at the bottom. It wasn't until we joined the Heishan Society that we secured our position. Now young Master Gao's starting point is much higher than ours. Governor Gao, I advise you to seize this opportunity to soar or you'll only harm yourself.
I didn't expect it, but before I could investigate, you traitors and collaborators came forward on your own. If he listens to you, that would truly be self-harm.
What do you know, you brat? The Heishan Society has unified the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. Young Master Gao is the greatest talent in Jiangqing.
Governor, act quickly. Deal with this woman, then apologize to your son. After all, your father and son, he won't make it difficult for you.
Otherwise, when the Mountain King and the Black Mountain Society arrive, not only your position as the Jiangnan governor, but your life too, could be lost for this woman.
Dad, I don't blame you for hitting me earlier. Kneel and apologize, eliminate that woman, and we're still father and son. With my support, your future is bright. Being the guardian of Jiangcheng is not a problem. Otherwise, when the Mountain King and Miss Ito arrive, their wrath will be uncontrollable, and I can't save you.
When Yang Lin sees me, he can only kneel. As for the Heishan Society, after tonight, it will completely disappear. As for the Heishan Society, after tonight, it will completely disappear.
Such boastful words. Who do you think you are to make the king kneel? Who are you to claim you can wipe out the Haitian society? To deal with you, I don't even need to call in big shots. A mere breath from me could blow you apart.
You got it wrong. It's my breath that will blow you all apart, leaving nothing behind.
Yi Wuxuan, I really admire you. A village girl pretending to be someone important, you're quite convincing. At this point, who are you trying to fool?
East City is the economic center of Jiangnan. The underground forces in South City are countless. West City has the strongest warriors in Jiangnan. These three are the dominant figures of these cities. Even the Black Mountain Society and the King of Kaoshan can only try to win them over. You really think you're the Grand Commander? Be careful or you might bite your tongue.
This woman is about to die, yet she's still putting up a front.
5 minutes.
What? Is this a countdown to your own life?
Since you traitors have shown yourselves, it saves me the trouble of investigation. In 5 minutes, you'll be dust. I'll make sure everyone knows the fate of a traitor.
Fools. When Miss Ye speaks, it becomes law. If you kneel and beg now, giving up everything, you might at least save your lives.
Dad, has she brainwashed you?
Your dad doesn't just have water in his brain, he should see a neurologist.
Since this woman wants to play, let's play along with her.
5 minutes, no 1 minute, to deal with everyone in East City, West City, and South City colluding with the Black Mountain Society. Whoever dares to collude with outsiders should prepare to be reduced to dust as an example. Whoever dares to collude with outsiders should prepare to be reduced to dust as an example.
1 minute. These three big shots not only dominate but also have lots of support. Even the protector of the 12 provinces can't deal with them. You're daydreaming.
Alright, the banquet is about to start. Don't let this fool cause trouble or we might offend the big shots, and it won't be worth it for us.
No, 1 minute is short. Give it to her. She seems so confident, like she got us. I'm really curious.
This lady keeps stepping on my toes. Maybe she really has some big backup.
What backup can surpass the Mountain King? Right, doesn't she have a life and death seal? Doesn't she claim to be the Great Diviner? If the Great Diviner is present, we can't fight her.
The Great Diviner is nothing. You three are under the Mountain King's protection. Now that you've joined the Black Mountain Society, even if the Great Diviner returns, she can't touch you one bit.
Ignorance is fearless. The Grand Commander holds immense power. Even if the ruler of Great Xia commits a crime, she has the right to judge and sentence, let alone a bunch of ants like you.
No need to waste words, young Master Gao. A minute is almost up. This woman, even if she has backing, it's just some insignificant stuff.
With our strength, we could handle her on the spot. But since she's so eager, let's force her to reveal all her cards. Let everyone here know just how terrifying our background is.
Right, we'll just sit here and wait for her backers to act. If this wench doesn't deal with us in a minute, we'll chop her into 3 and hang her pieces on 3 city gates as a warning.
Great idea. Let's give her a minute. This bitch can't touch you at all. After a minute, chop her into meat paste and display it above the city gate, so the world knows the consequence of offending the 3 bosses is nowhere to be buried.
Can't wait a minute, only 10 seconds left.
Your chance is also only these last 10 seconds. If the sky falls, there won't be any chance to fix it.
Shut up, Dad. These 10 seconds are your last chance too. This woman will burn herself, and if it burns you, I won't save you.
The more this fire burns, the better. The only thing that cleanses the world from the filth of the earth is the fire of heaven.
This woman has gone mad, and now she's talking nonsense.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Yi Wuxuan, didn't you say we'd be obliterated? But it seems you're the one facing doom.
A minute has passed, and we're perfectly fine.
We're fine, indeed. Our 3 families hold power here. Even if you had 100 years, you can't touch us at all.
I feel like I've wasted a minute of my life. Let's compensate with her life.
Don't rush, let the bullets fly a bit.
Pretending to be Haitian society? 1 minute's up. You're a tiny ant daring to shake 3 big trees. Funniest joke I've ever heard.
Laugh a bit longer, you might not be able to laugh.
Don't worry, Haitian society. The joke you just risked your life telling is enough to keep me laughing for a lifetime.
No need to chatter. Since she can't touch us, it's our turn now. Let's chop her into 3 pieces.
Then we'll dismember her, piece by piece, hang them high on the city gates. Whoever dares to cross our 3 families will meet the same fate.
Being made an example by our 3 families is the highest honor for you.
Come here. Cut off her head and hang it on the south gate. Hey, what? All my assets were frozen. The company was shut down. The entire business scene, the entire East City's business scene, was uprooted and reshuffled. Get her killed for me.
The East City is gone. Next are the West City and South City. Next are the West City and South City.
That's impossible. I'm not only the richest man in the East City, but the leader of the Eastern Province. Even the top official of the Eastern Province has to be respectful to me. Yet, within a minute, my group was destroyed, and the entire Eastern Firm's business alliance behind me was uprooted. Who on earth are you?
I told you, it doesn't matter who I am. What matters is I can act on behalf of the heavens to judge all. It's a pity some people won't turn back until they hit a brick wall.
Now you should know Miss Yi's power.
Miss Yi, my ass. This woman definitely has someone backing her, trying to pretend to be the Grand Oracle. It's ridiculous. Such a lofty position is not something someone like her can impersonate.
True, Mr. Han is a business mogul, but he's still just a businessman. When it comes to wealth, he's unmatched, but in terms of power, he's lacking. There are more than a few who could topple him in the Jiangnan 12 provinces. If that's all it takes to claim to be the Grand Oracle, then I might as well be the ruler of Daxia.
But no matter how strong the people behind her are, they can't move Zhao Long too. The Tianlin group behind him is the top underground force in Jiangnan. In wealth, maybe not as much as Mr. Han, but in power, even the Haitian society and Koshan King have to show him some respect.
You little punk, talking about power and influence? Oblivion is near, you can choose a way to die.
Let me choose a way to die? I have 100 ways to make your life worse than death. I've chosen them all for you, and soon you'll understand what it means to be unable to live or die. Hello? What did you say? Impossible. Has my Tianlin group been completely wiped out? I'm on the SSS level wanted list. Even the Grand Lord of the whole Daxia can't issue it, only the legendary Grand Simon can.
Tianlin group committed numerous crimes, collaborating with Haitian society, aiding and abetting. A small fry wouldn't make it to the A-level wanted list. We're punishing traitors and exterminating national bandits as an example. We enforce the law with humanity. Kneel and face justice. On execution day, choose your BGM. Kneel and face justice. On the day of execution, choose your BGM.
Impossible, fake. It must be fake. My Tianlin group not only dominates Jiangnan but also strides across the underground criminal underworld of the entire Jiangnan 12 provinces. Even if you can destroy my headquarters, you can't possibly eliminate my disciples and followers.
Don't worry, I'm not just going to take out your minions.
Arrogant. Even if the people backing you are powerful, at most they could destroy a city. You think you can cause a bloody storm across the entire 560 square kilometers of Jiangnan?
Boss, it's bad. Just got notified that the authorities have issued an arrest warrant for everyone in the Tianlin group. Everyone in Daxia who had dealings with Tianlin group has been caught. You should surrender quickly, or we'll all be in big trouble.
Who exactly are you?
It's that silly question again. You all know the answer but no one believes it. There's a way forward, but you choose the dead end.
You can never wake a person pretending to be asleep unless you stab them.
No, it can't be right. At first, I thought this brat had my dad's protection. But thinking about it, this country girl is something else.
After all, she's a sly fox trading her body for benefits. Look at that cheap face, who knows how many guys she flirted with. Maybe she even snagged someone important.
Gao, you needn't be afraid. In these 12 provinces of Jiangnan, no one has more power than King Kaoshan and Miss Ito. Besides, whether it's the richest Han or the leader Zhao, their strength comes from their wealth and power. Unlike me, I am a martial arts master, my strength is what I rely on. The people behind this woman, no matter their wealth or power, can do nothing to me.
Indeed, Master Yi is extraordinary in martial arts, second only to King Kaoshan in these 12 provinces. He's truly the second best in Jiangnan.
This vile woman can jump all she wants, but she's just a regular person. How can she stand up to the strongest fighter? She might overpower others, but against Master He, she'll be crushed to dust.
There's no end to the sea of bitterness. Turning back is the shore. Miss Ye has shown her power. Kneeling and repenting now might still save you. If you wait for Miss Ye to act personally, it will be like facing the wrath of gods, the twilight of deities.
Dad, stop deceiving yourself. If that bitch had skills, would she be standing here?
Yeah, even if this bitch can seduce men, she just relies on outside help. Master He's skills are his own lifelong mastery. His single punch holds 20 years of power. Who could withstand it? It's you who should kneel and beg for mercy.
Since when did mirror tricks count as unparalleled skills?
Yi Wuxuang, you're courting death.
Yi Wuxuang, Changfeng Martial Hall is the strongest in Jiangnan, with hundreds of 9th grade experts under Master Yi.
To destroy you, a janitor intern in a utility room is enough.
9th grade or master, they mean nothing to me. But since Changfeng Martial Hall hasn't done much evil, I can give you a chance. Forsake darkness for light, and you can be spared.
I, He Changfeng, have been a grandmaster for many years, and this is the first time I've heard such a ridiculous joke. In the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan, only Kaoshan Wang is slightly above me. Are you so arrogant because you don't understand the weight of a martial grandmaster?
When you step on an ant, do you consider how much weight it carries? When you step on an ant, do you consider how much weight it carries?
I have stood at the peak of martial arts, never killing the nameless, let alone a little girl like you. But a grandmaster's dignity cannot be insulted. Since you're seeking death, I'll send you on your way and show you what invincibility means.
This is the power of a grandmaster. It's awe-inspiring.
That wretch Yi Wuxuang has no idea of Master He's might. She might end up dead, terribly. Let's stay far away, so her filthy blood doesn't splatter on us.
That's it?
You're actually a grandmaster?
You call yourself invincible, you ant.
No! You've surpassed the grandmaster, you've reached the divine realm.
He said the divine realm?
This woman, she actually killed the top grandmaster He Changfeng with just one kick. This martial skill is terrifying.
The divine realm is the supreme realm of martial arts cultivation. In the entire Great Xia, only one person has reached this realm, and that person is the Grand Commander.
Immeasurable wealth, unlimited power, top-notch martial skills, and Great Xia, the Grand Commander achieved this.
Could we really be wrong? Even the Heishan Society and the dependable king, when facing the Grand Commander, have only one outcome: total destruction. I went astray, please, Grand Scribe, spare my life.
Yes, we're willing to give everything, spend a lifetime to atone and repent.
It's too late for regrets now. All that awaits you is the final judgment. Guards, take them away.
Spare us, spare us.
Impossible, absolutely impossible. That woman is just a country girl. At most, she uses her charms to seduce some big shots. Calling her the Grand Master, I wouldn't believe it.
Right, I don't believe it either. Han the tycoon and Zhao the leader were eliminated. Maybe they had something shady going on, and it happened to be cleaned up by the officials of Daxia tonight. As for Master He being defeated, that's because his martial skills were lacking. The so-called master is just hyped up by his followers.
Mom, you're right. This Yi Wuxuang doesn't seem capable of defeating 3 big shots. Even the big figure behind her is questionable. I think Han and Zhao were just coincidences. He Changfeng simply lost to a superior. I see him as a pure martial fraud.
The evidence is right there, and you still don't believe it.
I don't believe that at all. No matter what, this scum couldn't possibly dominate as a big shot.
Whether you believe it or not is your problem, not mine. You've missed the last chance, and now there's no way out.
High Priest, my son is worse than a beast, but please give me one last chance. I promise he'll reveal Xiao Shui's whereabouts.
Dad, she's all talk. She wouldn't dare to touch me.
You humiliate my sister like this. If my sister wasn't missing, and if not for the sake of your father, even 100 lives wouldn't be enough for you.
Try touching my son, I dare you.
Now that my sister is missing, I have no patience to play with you. I've seen the video where you humiliate Xiaoxue. I was so blind back then, fooled by you despicable mother and son, causing her years of suffering. Today, it's time for blood to be repaid with blood.
If you touch my mom, you'll never know the whereabouts of Yi Xiaoxue.
Miss Ye is highly influential. She will eventually find Ye Xiaoxue. She's asking you now about Ye Xiaoxue's whereabouts. It's your last chance to redeem yourselves.
Pfft, I bet you don't dare to touch my mom.
My son is backed by King Kaoshan and the Heishan Society. If you dare touch me, believe it or not, my son will leave you. No place to be buried.
Where is Yi Xiaoxue?
Mom.
If you won't talk, I'll kill him first then you. Even if the King of Heaven comes today to back you up, you can't escape death.
Arrogant. Let's see who dares to kill under my watch.
Mr. Yan, Miss Ito, you finally arrived.
My son is now with Heishan Society and has King Kaoshan backing him. You dared to attack me, you wench. Perfect timing, you too, get rid of this wench.
You, bold enough to cause trouble at my father's banquet and touch my people. I'm giving you 3 seconds to release Mrs. Gao, or you'll face King Kaoshan's wrath. Not a trace of you will remain.
All right, I'll let go.
Ma.
Oh my old bones, this wretched girl broke them all. She's trying to make my life miserable.
How dare you defy me? You have a death wish.
Even if your father were here, he'd kneel and obey. Your only chance now is to cut ties with the Black Mountain Society and surrender.
My father is the king of Zhongqing's 12 provinces. Who do you think you are to talk big?
This woman is Yi Xiaoshua's sister.
I see, she relies on your father to act wild here. But let me tell you, the governor of Zhongqing has no standing in front of me.
That bitch is such a vixen. Who knows how many men she has seduced? There must be someone more powerful than my husband involved.
No matter how powerful, can they be stronger than the Mountain King and my Heishan Society?
That's right. My father's power and authority are unmatched. And with Heishan Society's backing, no matter who you rely on, you're already crushed from the moment you act.
I'm sitting here. If you want to crush me, go ahead and try.
Get down from there, that's the supreme seat for tonight's party. Only the VIPs invited by my father can sit there.
On the left of the supreme seat is Xingtian Agency's Yuluosha, and on the right is the true king of backing, Yang Lin. Either of them is someone you should look up to. Such people can only dutifully serve the guest of honor. Yet you, a woman, dare to sit there openly. Aren't you afraid of committing a crime that could wipe out your entire clan?
This woman is ignorant, hence fearless. She dares to impersonate the High Lord. What won't she dare to do?
Is it possible that I am the Grand Master and this supreme seat is meant for me? And this supreme seat is meant for me?
Yi Wuxuan, are you thoughtlessly bragging? If you're the Grand Master, then I'm the first Emperor of Qin.
The Grand Master's authority cannot be challenged. The overlord of the 3 cities of the southeast, southwest, and northwest stands tall in the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. Whether in wealth, power, or military might, they have reached the peak. But in just 1 minute, everything turned to ashes under Miss Yi's hand. Young Master Yang, who in the entire Great Xia...
You're talking nonsense. Is it true?
It's true, but my dad exaggerated a lot.
Exactly. Today, Han the Tycoon and Zhao the leader were both taken down by Daxia's officials. Master he's just a big fraud. These 3 were all eliminated today. It's either a coincidence or their power wasn't enough. She must know someone in the government and got some inside information, plus she's got some skills. Other than that, she's just an ordinary person.
As far as I know, the Grand Oracle has retired for years. Now, Yuluocha is in charge of the Xingtian division. The Grand Oracle, as you say, who knows if they're dead or alive now. You've got some nerve to impersonate them.
You liar, your little trick has been exposed.
Some people ignore obvious facts, choosing foolish imagination.
You.
Han and Zhao were indeed eliminated by the Daxia government, but as a martial artist, I know master he has the ability to defeat He Changfeng. My Heishan society always likes to recruit talent. Why not join us as my slave, and I will ensure you live in luxury.
Black Mountain Society will be destroyed tonight, and as for Prince Kaoshan, when he comes, I'll hold him accountable too. You all have only one way out now, and that's to tell me where my sister is.
Refusing toast and taking punishment? Don't want to be slaves, let's be enemies. Where are God execution guards?
Here.
Location of underground forces of Jiangnan 12 Chamber of
At.
The Godslayer Guard is Black Mountain Society's strongest, specialized in killing masters, backed by the King of the Underground. Even if you're incredibly skilled, today you can't escape this deadly situation. I think you should kneel and sincerely lick Miss Ito's shoes. That's your only way out.
She refused to be a female slave. Now to stay alive, she has to be a dog.
Being a dog for Miss Ito is her honor, too.
Ignoring being human, choosing to be dogs. These flies dare block my path.
Looking for death.
Kill them for me.
Let's see who dares make a move. Greetings, Grand Commander.
How is it possible that she's the Grand Commander?
This can't be, there must be a mistake.
Father was appointed by the Grand Commander as King Kaoshan. Yu Luoshai is head of Ministry of Justice. If this woman is Grand Commander, we're done for.
Darn it, I miscalculated and missed the greatest of Daxia. But so what if the Grand Ming is strong? This is Jiangcheng, not the capital. This is our turf.
Who was about to cut off my path? Step forward.
You're not welcome here. But since you're here, I don't need to come looking for you.
Yulucha, you can't scare me. This isn't the capital. No matter how powerful your Xingtian division is, what can you do to me? The 12 provinces of Jiangnan are our home turf.
The 12 provinces of Jiangnan are Daxia land. What gives you the right to call it your home turf?
You have immense power, wealth to match a nation, and top-tier martial skills, but it's just you and Yulucha. Behind me, however, are hundreds of Japanese experts.
Men have surrounded the place.
Damn it, the information was wrong. There are so many experts around Ito Keiko. There are so many experts hiding around Keiko Ito.
What do you want, asshole?
Dad, a wise man knows when to adapt. Now that Heishan Society's power is greater, I made the choice for you. From now on, I'm the new Mountain King. Old man, it's time for you to step down.
I'll destroy you, you traitor. In the name of the Mountain King, I order you to break this traitor's limbs and bring him to me.
They recognize me as the new Mountain King.
Heishan Society unifying Jiangnan is a sure thing. Forget being a mountain king, even if that woman really is the great chief, I've got this in the bag.
Think ants can trap me? Bring your master.
You're not the Grand Celestial. What's the point in bluffing? The real one fought my master, got badly injured, and retired. Why else would he disappear at his peak?
Is she the Grand Celestial or not?
Of course not. They're just trying to take down the Heishan Society. They don't have the skills, so they brought out a fake Grand Celestial to make a scene. She's the imposter.
I retired because of my sister, not from being injured. Yagyu Ichiro is no match for me.
A joke. The top figure in Daxia giving up wealth and power for family? Come up with a better excuse, fool.
So all along, she was a fake.
That's right, I said she's a fake. But she must look a lot like the real great commander, that's why she could deceive us.
A fake isn't real, and the real isn't fake.
The great commander had a fierce battle with my master and got severely injured, yet this woman here is unscathed and made up some story about her sister retiring from the martial world. Do you all believe that?
Those Japanese pirates are barbaric and only understand small courtesies, not great righteousness. Do they know that blood is thicker than water and family is precious? Compared to the so-called supreme power, human affection is worth nothing.
Why bother defending yourself now? The more you speak, the more ridiculous it is. You're just a fraud with no authority. I won't waste my breath on you. You two, one is the chief commander, and the other is the king of Jiangnan. You are indeed outstanding figures. If you die here today, it would be a pity. Why not surrender to me, and I will spare your lives?
It's you who should surrender. This is Daxia. Even small fry dares to challenge the Dragon King. The chief executor is nearby, yet you arrogantly assume superiority. Ridiculous.
You rebellious child, it's not too late to change sides. Cutting ties with this woman is your only option. Otherwise, if the chief executor's wrath is unleashed, even I can't protect you.
Stubborn fools. Since that's the case, don't blame me for being ruthless. Send them to hell.
A bunch of ants.
With these nobodies, they think they can conquer the 12 provinces of Jiangnan? Keep dreaming.
Spent money on grandmasters, they can't beat my dad. With Jade Rakshasa, what should I do?
No way. The subordinates. Too useless. I'll have to do it myself.
Amakakeru ryu no hirameki, not good. Amakakeru ryu no hirameki, not good.
Damn it, Keiko Ito has mastered the Yagyu Sword Saint's techniques, even his supreme sword technique, Amakakeru ryu no hirameki.
This woman's swordsmanship has already reached a transcendent level. Given time, she will surely become the next Ichiro Yag.
My goal is to surpass my master. To defeat the real Grand Scribe. Today, I'll use you, the impostor, for practice.
Don't harm the Grand Scribe.
Yuluosha, Prince Kaoshan, you are all worthless weaklings. We, the Eastern Kingdom, are destined to swallow your great summer. Even the real Grand Scribe can't stop me.
With just you, even after training for 100 years, you're no match for me.
Since you can break the Sky Dragon Flash, no one in the whole Great Xia except the true Grand Minister can break this move.
At today's banquet, I originally planned to retire, but unfortunately, my family was humiliated by traitors. I can't back down now, so I shall return to my place. Sweep away the filth from the world. Wipe out all evil spirits.
Welcome back, Great Master of Fate. Welcome back, Great Master of Fate.
It's over, she's really the great master of fate. Miss Ito is no match for her at all.
We actually sold the emissary's sister to them. Oh my god, that's a crime that dooms entire families.
Now that you realize it's wrong, it's too late. Disaster is imminent.
I gave you a chance, but you didn't cherish it. Now it's useless to regret. You harmed my sister, there's no forgiveness in death. Tell me her whereabouts to make your death quicker.
I sold her to the Kuroyama group. Go find Megumi Ito.
Yes, the one responsible should pay. Even though my son did wrong, all the guilt is on Megumi Ito. She was the one who gave your sister to Yang's family. They are the ones who caused your sister's miscarriage, leaving her at her last breath. It's not our fault.
I failed to teach my son well, harming the great Si Ming's sister. I am willing to trade my life for hers. Please forgive me.
You really failed as a parent, but now you need to make amends, not take your life in atonement.
Thank you, Grand Commander, for giving me a chance. From now on, you beast, I sever our father-son relationship. I will personally take your head to apologize to the Grand Commander.
Miss Ito, what do we do? She's the Grand Commander. We're doomed.
Why panic? Can something defeat my Tenrya slash? Big destiny? Impossible. Unless someone can defeat my master, then they can claim to be Big Destiny.
Even if Yagyu Ichiro comes, he won't escape failure.
Want to prove your identity? Do you still need my master? The Phoenix Blood Sword in your hand is a symbol of Big Destiny's power. Why didn't you use it to strike me down earlier? Kill me.
You don't deserve to die by Phoenix Blood Sword.
That's right, your blood is too filthy. If the great Siming draws the sword, wouldn't it pollute this national treasure?
The Phoenix Blood Sword only cuts down those who are extremely evil and exceptional. You're evil, but not exceptional, not even worthy for the great Siming to draw the sword.
Oh. Is it possible that you can't pull out the Phoenix Blood Sword? This sword is not just the Grand Healer's weapon, but also a sacred relic for certification. In the Xing Tian division, only those who can draw the sword are qualified to become the Grand Healer. Otherwise, they can only be a deputy, never becoming the all-powerful Grand Healer.
You
Luo Sha, am I right?
So what if you are?
Since you've admitted it, let her draw the Phoenix Blood Sword to prove she's the real Grand Siming. Otherwise, you're the imposter.
You know quite a few secrets of the Xingtian Sea, but I've said before, you're not worthy of me drawing the sword. The Heishan Society is guilty beyond doubt, and as the Grand Siming, I sentence you. You are doomed to die without me lifting a finger.
You're impersonating the Grand Siming, your sins are greater than mine. You Luo Sha and the King of Kaoshan conspired with you, theoretically, they should also die.
You, a barbaric invader, think you can judge the Grand Siming?
I'm not qualified to judge her, but what about your nemesis, the Celestial Court? I've already reported your impersonation of the Great Envoy to them. Once they arrive, you will have no escape.
Luo Sha, King Cow Mountain, how dare you find someone to impersonate the Great Envoy? For such a crime, not only would exterminating 9 generations of your families not be unjust, but wiping out 10 would not be excessive. Wiping out 10 generations of your families is not excessive.
What is the Celestial Court, and who is she?
After you chose to retire, the King of the North established Yutian Division, rivaling my Xingtian Division, for power. This Mulan is my nemesis, and the head of Yutian.
This woman dreams of replacing Yuluocha, making Yushin take over Xingtian. She has the backing of the King of the North, opposing us everywhere.
When the tiger's away, the monkeys play king.
How dare you speak such insolence?
Mulan. Open your eyes wide and see clearly. The person before you is the Grand Master.
Being the Grand Master isn't something you can claim.
Even if your Heaven Department and my Xingtian Department have a grudge, there's no need to be this hasty. These people are committing evil and unlawful acts. Won't your Heaven Department join us in catching them all at once?
If someone wants to find fault, they'll always find an excuse. Sir Mulan, I'm just a businessman, not a criminal. Jade Rakshasa and King of Backing Mountain steal from Heishan society, abuse power, and frame us. See the truth.
Yes, I'm Deng's son. I'm choosing justice over kinship by reporting my father's slander. Miss Ito and I are innocent. Deng colluded with Jade Rakshasa, made a fake Grand Commandant, and flaunted military power. Judge them.
You beast, on the brink of death, you still twist the truth.
Enough, I don't have time to listen to your grudges here. I just know someone is impersonating the Grand Command here, and that's a crime on par with treason and usurpation. Within 10 seconds, I advise you all to confess your crimes for a quicker death. Otherwise, you'll be worse off than dead. Otherwise, you'll wish you were dead.
As an official of the Great Xia, you'd rather believe them than trust your colleagues.
I only believe the truth and the law. I only know that if anyone dares to impersonate the Grand Astrologer, they will be killed without mercy. If you truly want to prove you are the Grand Astrologer, you must present evidence.
The Grand Astrologer holds the seal of life and death, wields the Phoenix Blood Sword, wears the golden thread robe. What more proof is needed?
Holding these 3 tokens makes you the high deity. Besides, these tokens are already in your hands, Luo Sha. You can give them to whomever you want. If you gave them to any stray cat or dog, they would have the life-death seal, the Phoenix Blood Sword, and the golden threaded robe. Would you bow to them?
How dare you?
You're insolent. To prove she's the high deity, show evidence.
I just said, only if she draws the phoenix blood sword can she prove she's the true high deity. Otherwise, you will all be punished.
Good idea. The Phoenix Blood Sword is a national treasure with a spirit. If it acknowledges you, you can pull it out and become the chief of this division. If I pull out the sword, I'll face execution on the spot. If not, you all must plead guilty.
The phoenix blood sword belongs to the chief. For her, drawing it is as easy as eating or drinking.
Please, great Simon, draw your sword to intimidate this rabble and make the Udin commander kneel and apologize.
If you lose today, you shall never set foot in Daxia again.
But if I win, you must disband the Xingtian division and then concede defeat.
It's a deal.
Seems I'm Ichiro Yagyu, a cut above.
Sorry, I'm the one who's a cut above. Not good. Not good. Truly the best in the East. If not for the Foam Blood Sword, who knows who would win today? This battle damaged the Foam Blood Sword. If drawn again, it might shatter. This sword is infused with the chi of Daxia's dragon vein. It's not just Xingtian Department's treasure but also a founding sword of the nation. If destroyed, Xingtian loses its divine weapon, and Daxia will weaken. From today on, the sword must never be drawn again.
What? Not pulling it? To prove your great commander, pull it out.
She's not the real great commander. How could she possibly pull out the sword?
Slandering us. Great commander, pull out the sword to prove yourself.
That's right, the Udiansi has always wanted to replace the Xingtian division. If you don't pull out the sword, we will be judged, and the Xingtian division will face disaster.
I can't pull it out.
Did you all notice? This fake is about to be exposed.
Since you can't draw the sword, you can't prove you are the Grand Commandment. Guards, arrest these people impersonating the Grand Commandment. I will judge them one by one and enforce justice.
Wait, I don't draw the sword not because I can't, but because you can't bear the consequences of me drawing it.
Seriously? It's just a sword, what's it gonna do? 'Cause earthquakes or something?
Worse than causing disasters.
If you're going to make up a reason, can you at least make it believable?
What do those barbarians understand? This phoenix blood sword is linked to our great country. When destroyed, not only will the sacred sword be gone, but our land will also fall. Can you bear such a responsibility? Can you bear such a responsibility?
Master's words are indeed true. The origin of the phoenix blood sword is extraordinary.
This story is quite good. What nonsense! I only know, if you can't pull out this phoenix blood sword, you are not the Grand Commander. You're an imposter and must be punished severely.
A national treasure must not be destroyed. Asking me to draw my sword? Impossible.
Since that's the case, you can't draw your sword. Guards, arrest these traitors. This time, it's not just you, Yu Luosha, and Yan Lin conspiring with this person to impersonate the Grand Sacrificer. The Grand Sacrificer is a pillar of the Great Xia, at the pinnacle. Bringing out this impostor is a conspiracy for power, an act of treason. The entire Xingtian division is complicit.
Accusations made. Who lacks words? You have no right to judge me or Xingtian division.
You fake. And you bunch of trash making fake stuff. Why can't I judge you? If you have guts, prove you're the real great fate.
What's fake can never be real. This is the price you have to pay.
Arrest all of the Xingtian division masters for me. Today, let's capture them all in one go.
Great fate.
Wrong. She's not the Grand Diviner, she's a fake, a useless person who can't even draw the Phoenix Blood Sword. You still dare to call her the Grand Diviner, Yu Wuxuan Yu Luocha. Yan Lin and the entire Xingtian division intend to impersonate the Grand Diviner, plotting to seize power, committing treason. Today, we from the Yutian division, on behalf of the Great Xia Kingdom, will judge them. All are to be killed without mercy. Master Fong, we'll start with you.
I order you to stop as Grand Diviner.
You are not the Grand Magistrate. Xing Tianxi is doomed today. As for you, the main culprit, I'll make you suffer to the point of wishing for death.
Xing Tianxi protects Xia, delivers justice, and acts as heavenly law enforcer, a crucial national pillar. You have no right to judge. You want me to draw my sword as proof. For Xing Tianxi, I must draw my sword today. But you can't afford the consequences.
If you can truly draw your sword, Yu Xianxi is willing to trade our lives to repay offending the Grand Magistrate. How?
Deal? Look closely.
Impossible. How could she pull out the Phoenix blood sword? You said she's a fake?
That's not right, she should be a fake. Back then, Master and the Grand Fate fought a great battle and were seriously injured. She should be injured too.
Yanagi Ichiro is a top-notch fighter, but in terms of strength, I'm way ahead of him, and with the Phoenix blood sword, he can't hurt me. Oh, no. If this national treasure is destroyed, Xia will be affected.
What's going on here?
You forced me to draw my sword to prove myself, and now the sword is broken, causing divine wrath and affecting the kingdom. If the people suffer in the future, you'll be to blame.
Didn't you just say if the identity of the Grand Preceptor were proven, you at the heavenly headquarters would repay life with life? Now you destroyed the sacred sword, a greater sin. How will you account for that?
The Phoenix blood sword was infused with the Dragon Veins fortune, protecting our kingdom for a century, and you destroyed it. Even if we slice you into pieces, it wouldn't.
It's just a broken sword, nothing more. Outside, it's just a change in weather, a natural phenomenon. Are you going to convict me based on that? Besides, I asked her to prove herself to prevent impersonation of the Grand Preceptor, purely for everyone's consideration. In these times, is upholding justice a crime too?
You're abusing your power to eliminate the entire Xing Tianxi under the guise of enforcing the law. Don't insult those words. In the entire Daxia territory, no organization exists without my, Yi Wuxuang's permission. Yu Tianxi was a mistake from the start, neither serving the public nor having the authority to enforce the law.
Grand Commander, do you really think you can cover the skies with one hand? Behind me is the king of the North Town, and he is the uncle of the Daxia ruler. You better confess and face justice, or else.
This woman colluded with foreign enemies, persecuted Xing Tianxi, and destroyed the national divine sword. She was beyond redemption and has been executed on the spot. From today, Yu Tianxi is disbanded. Anyone here who colluded with the East Ying, persecuted Xing Tianxi, and acted as accomplices, if you turn yourselves in, there's still a way out. But if you dare to resist, the punishment is execution. Who agrees? Who opposes?
Miss Ito, I've risked everything for you. Now I've caused the death of the Grand Commander's sister. There's no way out for me.
Miss Keiko, I beg you, considering my son's loyalty to you as a dog, please save him, save him.
Keiko Ito, when you brought that pregnant woman back, you didn't mention she was the great diviner's sister. Now we're doomed. What should we do? You screwed us over.
No, don't panic yet.
Keiko Ito, last chance. Tell me where my sister is, and I'll ensure your death isn't painful.
If you kill me, you'll never see your sister again. But it's okay, on the road to the underworld, you'll have her to keep you company.
Let Miss Ito go, or I'll strangle this bitch.
Didn't expect the Grand Dissiming to have a weakness.
Sister.
Grandmaster.
If you dare to kill me, I'll kill your sister. I didn't realize that your sister is also the Grand Priestess, but fortunately, I saved your life before you breathed your last. How are you going to repay me for saving your life?
Damn it! Bastard, get out of Daxia.
People of Daxia, facing their savior, show no gratitude. I can save you, I can also send you to hell.
Stop. Let go of my sister.
I can't let her go, she's my lifeline.
Bitch. Your sister is in my hands now. Even if you're the real commander, there's no way out.
You're the fool who handed Yexiakshu, that wretch, to our Gao family. My son and I treat her like an animal day and night. Summon you, as a sister, you've done a great job.
But counting it up, I should be your brother-in-law, right? Your sister is really something.
You beasts.
These beasts, even you, the great Desiming, are powerless. Now, kneel before me. Kneel down for me.
Despicable.
Thanks for the compliment, now kneel.
Sister, don't.
The great pillar of Daxia, one below the emperor, the grand secretary. How weak must your knees be? What right do you have to be the grand secretary?
I'll tell you, if you let go of my sister now, I can still give you a way out.
You threaten me? Go ahead, cut this lowlife.
Stop.
If you want me to stop, you can break your own tendons, cripple your limbs, and crawl to me in submission, and I'll let your sister go. How about it?
High Commander, Protector of Daxia, enforcing heaven's law.
Then there's nothing to discuss.
Bastard.
I don't have that much patience. Either you cripple yourself or I'll break her limbs and slice her piece by piece. I'm really good at slicing sashimi. I wonder what raw human flesh feels like. What does it feel like?
You want me to sever my own tendons? Okay.
Sister, don't.
Great commander, stop, it's the enemy's trick.
I've owed my sister for many years and caused her harm by traitors. I can only repay this way.
Hurry up.
Sis, sorry.
Sister. Xiaoxue.
Sister, don't blame yourself. I don't blame you. Your hand should be holding the sword that protects Daxia, not breaking it for me.
Don't.
Great Oracle. Please accept my condolences, Xiaoxue is dead.
Oh no, Great Oracle is overusing her powers and life force to heal Xiao Xue.
Sister.
Sister. It's my fault as your sister. For years, you've suffered so much. From today on, no one will dare to bully you again.
You truly are the great destiny. You brought someone back to life, using all your own power and life for your sister. Now you are extremely weak, and none of you worthless people here can defeat me. So, you still can't escape death.
Sister, don't worry. Here. A clown can't stir up trouble.
Killing you is more than enough.
You beasts harmed my family and disturbed Daxia. Today, for national and family revenge, for new and old grudges, I'll make you pay in blood.
You can't kill me. Master is Sword Saint Yagyu. I'm from Edo clan, I have Eastern Kingdom behind me.
Those who disrupt my xia will be punished no matter how far. Whether it's you, your master, the Edo clan, or the entire Eastern Kingdom, you won't escape my judgment.
Arrogant. So what if you're Desiming? You're just a candle in the wind. Once my master arrives, you'll be utterly defeated. I advise you to release me now and beg for mercy, or I'll take everyone down with me.
Is that so? Then I'll take you down first, then Yagyu Ichiro, followed by the Edo clan and the entire Eastern Kingdom.
Anyone who dares to harm my disciple will be killed without mercy.
Yagyu Sword Saint, not only has he recovered, but he seems even stronger now.
In the past, the Grand Commander relied on the Phoenix Blood Sword to defeat the top master of Japan. Now the Grand Commander is weakened, his power has declined, and the Phoenix Blood Sword is shattered. How can he
My master is here, let me go quickly. If you dare to harm a single hair on me, my master will kill everyone in the Xingtian division.
Really?
Bastard, want to die?
You want your apprentice, here you go.
Yi Wu Shuang, 5 years ago I couldn't kill you, but this time you won't have another chance.
Yagyu Swordmaster, unbeatable.
Scoundrel, today you cannot escape death.
My master is here. No matter how glorious you are as Grand Director, today it ends. However, we're always merciful and can give you a chance. A chance for the Xingtian division. If you all kneel to us, submit to us, and join our Heishan society, we can spare your life, let you live in luxury and worry-free.
People of the Xingtian division would rather die standing than live kneeling.
Yes, better to die standing than to live kneeling.
Since you're rushing to die, don't blame us for being ruthless. Master, please strike and kill them all.
Yi Wu Shuang, I lost to you back then because you had the Phoenix Blood Sword and I only had an ordinary weapon. Now, I have brought Japan's national treasure sword, Aim no Mirakumo. Meanwhile, your Phoenix Blood Sword is just a pile of trash on the ground. This time, I will personally cut off your head and declare to the world that you're no match for us. Not our match at all.
Outrageous.
The Japanese pirates have gone too far.
To get to the Grand Commandant, you'll have to step over our dead bodies.
Fine, I'll kill a few people to warm up, then I'll take your life, Yi Wu Shuang.
Step back, you're no match for him.
Sister, you're not his match yet.
This fight is not just for me, it's for the whole of Daxia. Even if I die, I can't let these beasts insult and trample our land.
Honestly, Yi Wu Shuang, I quite admire you. You're a true heroine, the first of Daxia. But unfortunately, you were born on the wrong side.
Enough talk.
Relax, I won't make it quick. Got you. I'm going to enjoy your screams, slowly cut your flesh, and let your blood flow.
This Yaguichiro isn't even serious against the Great Arbiter, he's just toying with him.
Every slash could kill the Great Arbiter, but each time he only wounds him. It's not just toying, it's downright torture.
Sis, don't. Sis, stop hitting. Let's go home.
This battle. If I lose, not only will we be homeless, but millions of people from Daxia will also be homeless. As Daxia people, we can bleed, we can sacrifice, but we absolutely cannot admit defeat, nor can we surrender.
Stop hitting, sister.
As a citizen of Daxia, I will shed my last drop of blood for Taixia.
No, Supreme Commander, you've shed enough blood, you can't always be the one charging ahead.
Now it's our turn to bleed.
Yes.
I'm really touched.
All right, you bleed together. I want to see how much blood you have to spare.
No.
The swordsmanship of Yagyu Sword Saint is truly superb, but it's boring since he never kills.
Yang, you might not know, the Yagyu Sword Saint is just toying with this trash. It's pointless if they just die.
You're right, killing isn't as good as breaking their will. If they're dead, it's over, they won't fear pain. But if they live, suffer, and endure loneliness, that's more entertaining.
Yaguichiro, stop right there. Yaguichiro, stop.
Stop. These people are perfect targets to hone my skills. Why should I stop? I'm going to drain you of blood and then take your miserable life. I want you to suffer both physically and mentally, and then beg me for death.
Beasts, you're all beasts.
Swordsman, don't just focus on them, there's also her.
Mr. Ichiro, she's Yi Wuxuang's sister. If you want to torment Yi Wuxuang, just torment her sister.
Master, she's right. This Yi Xiaoxue is Yi Wuxuang's dearest. She would use up all her cultivation and life for this sister. As long as you tear Yi Xiaoxue apart in front of her, Yi Wuxuang will die from heartbreak.
If any grudge, come at me. My sister is an ordinary person.
She should never have been reincarnated as your sister.
I may be just an ordinary person, but I'm not afraid of you. Sister. You've protected me for so long, now it's my turn to protect you.
Not afraid, are you?
Sister.
Sis, it doesn't hurt.
Does this hurt? Let's see how long you can grit your teeth.
No matter how fierce, ruthless, or strong you are, I'm not afraid of you.
The great sword saint of the East, the world's #1 expert, my sister is just an ordinary person among millions of Daxia people. She's not even afraid of you. Do you really think you can trample on us?
If one won't obey, I'll kill one. If two won't obey, I'll kill them both. If 10,000 won't obey, I'll. Then, let's start with her.
Every inch of our land means bloodshed. No foreign enemy will ever trample on our great Xia. No foreign enemy will ever trample on our great Xia. Xia has countless heroes who protect us. As long as the nation's backbone persists, the divine sword will too.
Feng Shui sword absorbed blood and miraculously reborn.
The artifact manifested because the Feng Shui sword felt our indomitable Xia spirit and the Grand Minister's fighting spirit, which led to its miraculous rebirth.
Miracle, my foot. Feng Shui sword, reborn or not, cannot escape my sword of cloud, severing fate.
That's right, no matter how you struggle, it's useless. My master is at full strength, and you are but a flickering candle in the wind.
Is that so? Then try this move of mine.
Sister, no.
Even if the Phoenix Blood Sword is reforged, you're doomed to fail. This?
That move just now. It's clearly Yi Tianjiao's exclusive skill. Who are you? Do you know him? What's the relationship?
Yi Tianjiao, who's that?
You think the Grand Lord's trump card is only Xingtian division, actually her true identity.
Rakshasa.
Actually, her true identity.
Luo Sha. No need to waste time with these people.
You can't kill me. Behind me is the Edo family, one of the 4 great Eastern families. We own 1/4 of the wealth and power of the East. Let me go, and I'll share everything with you. If you kill me, how will you face the retaliation from the Edo family and our entire country?
You brought chaos to Jiangnan and harmed the citizens of Daxia. Don't mention the Edo family and their revenge. Even if the sky falls, you won't escape death.
Stop it. It seems like the Grand Minister wants to represent Daxia. Start a war with us.
Father, save me.
Don't worry, my daughter. As long as I'm here, no one will dare touch you. Truly deserving of the title Grand Commander. Even when I handed over Japan's national treasure, the Kusanagi, to the Yagyu sword, I still couldn't defeat you.
In swordsmanship, we're evenly matched. The Phoenix Bloodsword is barely sharper than the Kusanagi. He lost to the unity of our people from Daxia.
Invaders are doomed to fail.
Everyone says Yagyu Ichiro is the top fighter in Japan, but in reality, your sword skills have surpassed his.
There's a saying in Daxia, noble sons don't seek danger. I, Ito, will be the future ruler of Japan and won't just fight like samurais or ninjas. However, I'll give you a chance. Let my daughter go.
We, the Criminal Justice Department, are guided by the laws of heaven, and Keiko Ito has committed many sins, so she must die today.
You don't know much about the Ito family, do you? You don't know much about the Ito family, do you?
Since each of the 4 clans has the power of a grandmaster, the grandmasters of Xia are only a fraction of this clan.
I heard before that those from the east are secretly planning. Seeing it today, they truly have ambitious desires. Even the great Xiao's ruler may not gather so many martial masters. With such power, they could sweep through Great Xia, with no one to stop them.
You can kill me, but how will you withstand the crushing force of the 4 great families of the East, and how will you resist the full strength of their nation?
Jiangnan is Southern King's land. With your behavior, if Xingtian division can't stop you, Southern King will.
The Southern King. Check this out. What do we have here?
A death exemption token.
That's right. It's the death exemption token from the Southern King for our Haitian society.
The Southern King of Jiangnan is our ally. Otherwise, how could our Haitian society run rampant in Jiangnan? As for him, he's just a minor underworld leader. Saying he could guard the 12 provinces of Jiangnan sounds impressive, but it's just talk.
That's right, Yang Lin, this old man, he's no good at all. The king of Jinan holds the official power of the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, and he's the uncle of the lord of Xia, he's the crown king of the whole of Jiangnan.
Foreign invasion is not scary. A traitor is scarier.
And this traitor has the highest power.
Have you all seen this clearly? This is the gold medal issued by the King of Jinan to me. Black Mountain Society, even if you are a law enforcer, what can you do to me?
Yi Wushuang, did you hear that? In terms of strength, Haitian society surpasses your Xingtian division. In power, your Xingtian division has no right to judge. My father's immunity token proves my innocence. Haitian society is innocent. Xingtian division has no right or power to judge me.
Miss Ito and Haitian society are innocent. Xingtian division abuses power against innocence, forcing persecution. You are guilty and should be judged.
Sinners evade justice, while those enforcing it are deemed guilty. Where's the logic in this?
The union of the powerful and foreign enemies puts the momentum on their side. How can our Xingtian division resist the Lord of Jiangnan and their combined strength? We're destined to lose this battle.
Believe sister can win.
Winning? From the moment you entered, you were destined to lose.
You fool, it was your sister who sent you to our family happily, thinking you're living well. Does she think she can win?
Now, my father holds the greatest power in the East, with the might of the Southern King. Unless the ruler intervenes, you have no chance. Let me go, or it'll be the end of you.
What if I refuse? Even if my Xingtian department can't hold off all you Japanese masters, I can still kill Keiko Ito right here. She's your only heir.
You're really courting death. Father, stay back. This woman is crazy. She'll take us down with her.
Chief Officer of Xingtian Department, I uphold the law. Neither foreign invaders nor royal power can make me bow.
Even if you don't fear my Eastern masters, do you really want to challenge the power of the Southtown King? You hurt my daughter's hand, attacking the innocent. Just wait for the Southtown King's judgment. Not only will you die, but it will be miserable.
The Xingtian division enforces the law impartially. Even kings cannot twist the truth. If the king were here, I would still fight to the end.
The Grand Minister truly wields immense power. If you don't respect our Southtown King, that's one thing, but to challenge the sovereign's authority is another.
Southtown King, this Grand Minister here defies the exemption token, showing complete disregard for you.
It's not just that she doesn't respect me. Yi Wushuang attacking my Yutian division is treason worthy of death. Now, with the immunity token in hand, she dares to defy me. This isn't just an offense against my royal authority, it's a blatant defiance against all of Daxia.
I enforce Daxia's law, eliminating traitors. How is that defying Daxia? King of the South colludes with foreign enemies. That's treasonous against Daxia. I must kill Keiko Ito, expel them. Not even the king can absolve these people. Even if we perish, Xingtian division will fight to the end.
Perish, fight to the end.
Good. Great commander, you really are stubborn. But since you're determined to fight to the end, I'll just have to grant your wish. The king's decree not only pardons everyone but also charges you with abuse of authority and contempt for royal power. I'm ordered to judge you personally. Yi Wushuang, Do you plead guilty?
Impossible. King of Daxia supported Xingtian division. How could he issue a decree against me? This is fake.
You say it's fake, then take a good look.
An imperial edict can be forged, but not the royal seal on it.
Has the great Xia ruler also abandoned our Xingtian department, abandoned our grand commander? Abandoned our grand commander.
Impossible. Back then, the Celestial Department was a small law enforcement bureau. The king granted me power to enforce the law, elevating the Celestial Department to the pinnacle. Even if the emperor broke the law, we would enforce it. How could the Imperial Department and Black Mountain Society convict me?
Bring it here. Just because you say it's fake, doesn't mean it is. It's not that easy. Don't waste words. Tell me now, is this decree real or fake? Is the Grand Venerable guilty or not?
Decree is real, but I am not guilty.
Ye Wushuang, you claim to uphold the law. Now the king himself has pronounced you guilty, yet you say you're innocent. Such double standards, don't you?
The ruler is the highest authority of a nation. If he says you're guilty, then you're guilty. Do you really think the Xingtian division can override royal power?
Without the ruler backing you, this chief commander is nothing but a clown to others.
There's an imperial edict, and you think you can just refuse it? I'm afraid it's not that easy.
King gave full trust and Xingtian division full rights. He wouldn't convict me or the division. I don't know where this edict came from, but this isn't the ruler's true intention.
You break the law, abuse your power, eliminate dissidents, defy the monarchy. I accepted all of it. After all, the ruler did give you Qin Tianxi unparalleled authority to act with impunity. But now, with the imperial edict, you're cast down and become criminals of Daxia. No matter how much you argue, it's futile. Guards! Arrest everyone in Qin Tianxi. Yu Wushuang, you're stubborn and treacherous, openly defying the monarchy. We'll first execute all of your subordinates. Execute them all. Today, Qin Tianxi is abolished.
With the edict from the king of Zhennan, it represents the majesty of Daxia. If we truly resist, we confirm our rebellion against the monarchy.
Should we just sit and wait to die? I'm not afraid of death. If they dare to attack, we might as well fight back with our lives, sacrificing for our country. But now, we're to be executed by Duke of Zhennan as criminals, not only unable to serve the country, but also to be scorned by all. I really can't accept this.
We are not criminals. He is.
If the imperial edict says you are, then you are. Even if you're not, with such authority, you're destined to be crushed into dust.
Don't think you're the only one with an imperial edict. I have one too.
Impossible. How have imperial edict?
By the mandate of heaven, I hereby appoint Ye Wushuang as the chief of Xingtian Master to enforce the law and eliminate injustice within the Great Xia. Anyone who breaks the law can be judged and sentenced. Even the emperor is equal to the common people in guilt.
This is the authority given by the sovereign. Even if he violates Great Xia laws, I can enforce them. How can a mere prince of Zhennan compare?
Why does this imperial edict outrank the Duke of Zhennan's?
Your edict was given years ago by the sovereign, while the Duke of Zhennan's is newly issued. The sovereign used to trust you, but now he's pushing you aside. Isn't that quite normal?
Fools! An edict once issued by the sovereign cannot be easily changed. Moreover, the effectiveness of an edict is related to its rank and grade, not time.
Could it be that your edict holds a higher rank than the Duke of Zhennan's?
Shut up. Her imperial decree indeed outranks mine, and it's the highest level.
It's good that you admit it. Look closely, this decree isn't written with ordinary ink. It's written by the ruler with blood, the highest level of blood decree.
A blood decree is not just an imperial decree, it's also the blood oath of the great Xia ruler. How could a king's oath be easily broken?
Prince of Zhennan, what do you mean? Is your oath power not as strong as hers, so you want to let her go?
Who said I'd let her go? No matter how Yi Wushuang jumps around, she and the Xingtian division will surely be annihilated today.
King of the South, the Grand Minister has presented the blood-written edict, which proves she has the highest law enforcement power in Daxia. She can even judge the monarch. Now, you go back on your word. Are you trying to oppose the royal power and rebel?
This person colludes with foreign enemies, and his ambitions are obvious. He's definitely trying to rebel. But even if he wipes us out, he can't win against the monarch.
King of the South, you have no way out now. I don't know where you get your arrogance. Even if you join forces with them, you can't oppose the Daxia monarch. Surrender while you still can.
No way out, Yi Shuang. You don't even know my real trump card.
No matter how many trump cards you have, you can't oppose the king. I don't have time for your nonsense. If you don't surrender, I'll personally capture you, you treacherous traitor.
Capture me? You won't be able to. Have you ever thought about where this imperial edict came from?
No need to ask, because I know the king trusts me, Yi Shuang, completely. This edict is either forged or has deceived the king. There are no other possibilities.
Is it possible that the decree was personally issued by the king?
The king would never issue such an absurd decree unless you had him hostage. But is that possible? Not to mention our mighty army of Daxia could sweep across the land, even 10 of them or 10 Jinan kings couldn't defeat our Daxia cavalry. Besides, the king has 4 war gods protecting him closely. Even I find it hard to get close to the king.
Really? Look at this. Who is this?
The ruler. The ruler.
Ruler of Great Xia country, captured by Prince of Jin.
Impossible. The 4 war gods are top-notch experts. Even if the King of Southern Tranquility is strong, they couldn't have kidnapped the national leader.
The King of Southern Tranquility used a fake leader to oppress my sister.
It's very possible.
The King of Southern Tranquility keeps making mistakes. First, he colluded with them, now he's challenging the royal authority, and he even found a fake king, completely becoming a treacherous rebel.
Did you hear that, Lord of Southern Town? You think bringing a fake ruler can fool us? Do you really take us and the Great Siming for fools?
You say I found a fake ruler? Fine, then ask the great Simon to tell you whether he is real or fake.
Caught lying, now talking nonsense. This one is fake, we don't even need the Great Siming to expose it.
That's the real ruler.
How is this possible?
The South Guardian has no ability to abduct the ruler. How could he possibly bring the real ruler here?
My power is beyond your imagination. But as long as Yi Shuang confesses, that's enough. Now, you'll face judgment.
Chief, you must be mistaken. He's definitely not the ruler. Don't be fooled by the treacherous Southern Guardian.
That is the ruler, the king of Daxia, heir to the throne, chosen by heaven. With such fortune, a dragon pattern forms. On the neck is the fortune dragon pattern, no one can imitate it.
Her phoenix blood sword can sense the presence of the fortune dragon pattern. Others might not recognize the king of Daxia, but she, Yi Shuang, definitely can.
King of the South, holding the emperor hostage to command nobles is sure treason.
Still don't understand how the King of the South managed it.
Now that the emperor is in my hands, I am the law of Daxia, and you are the one defying it. How did I do it? It's simple, because I have a powerful ally behind me that even all of Daxia cannot resist. They helped me hold back the emperor's million-strong army and 4 war gods, then arranged top-level experts to raid the palace. Capturing him was effortless.
Uncle, considering our blood ties, if you can repent, I can still spare you. But if you persist, don't blame me for abandoning familial ties.
Forget it. Your life is in my grasp right now, and you talk about sparing me. Your life or death is entirely in my control, just a fish on the chopping block, yet you dare to challenge me.
Duke of Jinan, stop errors. Release the emperor.
I'm about to ascend the throne and become emperor. You can't stop me. Now with the Jade Seal of State in hand, I can write any decree as I like. From now on, you're no longer the Grand Minister, and the Xingtian division is disbanded. I now sentence you to death by 1,000 cuts. Take him away. You.
You've said so much, but you can't defeat me. Even if you were the dragon robe with the jade seal, your schemes alone can't make you the ruler of Daxia.
Ridiculous. With the jade seal here, I can revoke all your powers. The seal of life and death, phoenix blood sword, gold thread garb, give them all back to me. Come back.
Yi Wuxuang, using the seal of life and death to reclaim my order of the mountain. Now that the jade seal is yours, the seal of life and death, phoenix blood sword, and gold wisp cloth will be reclaimed.
There's a difference between people and their treasures. Your authority was given to you by the Lord of Xia, and all the treasures of the Ministry of Justice, before the jade seal of Jinghua, will have to crawl down and bow their heads.
There is no need to struggle. Hand over these treasures. Without the phoenix blood sword, I don't see how you can stand up to me.
Imperial Jade Seal suppresses divine artifacts of Daxia. Trying to retrieve Phoenix Blood Sword, Grand Commander cannot resist.
If the Grand Commander loses the Phoenix Blood Sword, his power will be greatly reduced. By then, not only will we be at the mercy of Prince Jin Nan, but even His Majesty the Sovereign will fall victim to his treachery.
This is the Fortune Phoenix pattern, just like my Fortune Dragon pattern.
To resist them, Grand Commander fought bravely and received Daxia's fate's blessing. Phoenix Blood Sword was reforged, transforming into a phoenix pattern to protect him.
The fortune originally belonged to the Daxia ruler, but now it's on the Grand Minister. Doesn't this mean?
My sister is qualified to inherit the throne.
Just a woman, what qualifies her to inherit the throne?
Moreover, she doesn't even have royal blood. Just claiming the throne with a dragon pattern, isn't the Daxia throne ridiculous?
The throne isn't about bloodline. Only those who care about Daxia and are blessed with fate are worthy of the throne. Someone like you, relying on schemes and power games, will never be recognized by the people or the heavens. So, you're unfit to be the ruler of Daxia.
Fate blessing? It's all nonsense. Today, as long as I eliminate you, I'll be the ruler of Daxia. Experts of the Jinwan Mansion, attack.
The jade seal of the state is here. Who dares to step forward?
Outrageous. I, the Prince of Jinwan, will not be suppressed by a mere jade.
The imperial seal is the #1 artifact of Daxia, a symbol of power. Even I must submit to it. Uncle, turn back. The throne is not something you can covet. Colluding with these rats is like asking a tiger for its skin.
Dream on. Only I am fit to rule Daxia. You and that wench Yi Wuxuang may have the upper hand now, but don't get complacent. My powerful allies haven't even made a move yet. Besides, this imperial seal can only suppress Daxia people. Can't touch them.
That's right. Our top masters from Dongying are all present. With their strength, unless the 4 war gods of Daxia and Ye Wuxuang join forces, you can't win.
The samurais of the 4 great families are the ultimate power of the East. Even Xingtian Division and Yi Wuxuang can't stop them. Besides, my father's ability is not inferior to my master's. With him around, Yi Wuxuang can only submit to death.
Ito Kenji has reached the divine realm. If he takes action, he can easily destroy Yi Wuxuang.
Just destroying Ye Wuxuang is too boring. How about we gamble on something big? Ye Wuxuang, how about a bet between us?
Bet.
Let's settle this, you and me.
Kenji Ito, you're out of line. I brought you in to take down Yi Wuxuang, not to play games with bets. You're here to help me take down Daxia, not for. Damn you, Kenji Ito. I brought you to help, and you dare to turn against me? Dare betray the master.
Betray master? South King, your men can't even block a single sword from Ye Wuxuang. They're all useless. You want to be the ruler of Daxia, but you don't have its favor. Not even heaven acknowledges you. What makes you think you can be my master?
South King, don't forget, it was mutual benefit from the start. You want us to kill Yi Wuxuang now, there should be some cost. And why should someone from Daxia be our master anyway?
You. Hey you! I'm really dealing with a treacherous situation. But don't get too happy too soon, there's a powerful presence backing me that you know nothing about.
I don't care how powerful the force behind you is, but can you guarantee they'll always work with you?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I don't care who they are. They chose to work with you because they thought you could become the ruler. But in reality, you're useless and can't take the throne? Now I can do it. So do you think those people behind you will abandon you and choose to work with me?
You bunch of backstabbers.
Aren't you also a traitor selling out the country's interests? We're no different.
Enough with your nonsense. I won't bet with you on anything. If you want to fight, then fight. Even if I bleed to my last drop, I'll protect Daxia. Stop.
Talk more and I'll kill your leader.
Wushuang, go. Green hills remain, so firewood won't lack. Take Jade Seal, gather 4 war gods, and drive Japanese rats out of Daxia.
Talk more and I'll cut off your tongue.
Don't harm the leader.
Even if you leave, it will be you escaping alone. If you leave, I'll kill and chop up the Lord of the Great Xia, your Xingtian division, and your beloved sister, and feed them to the dogs.
How do you want to bet? How do you want to bet?
There must be a conspiracy, Commander. Do not accept the challenge.
I know there's a conspiracy, but I can't watch you sacrifice.
It's an honor to die for the country.
No, another task awaits. The Great Xia is collapsing. Go to Tianjiao Hall, find the man, tell him I consider him my father and to return to save the people.
Grand Secretary, I won't fail.
You want reinforcements? Your Xingtian department and your lord's fate are in our hands. Reinforcements are pointless, right?
Exactly, not even the 4 war gods can save your lord.
Doesn't matter, Daxia is already mine. If I win this battle, no reinforcements will make a difference.
Father, you really let him go?
If Rasha can't leave, expect no duel with me. With mutual destruction, you get nothing.
Right now, my big plan is crucial. If I win this battle, no matter how many reinforcements you have, Ye Wushuang, they won't help.
What do you want to wager?
How about using us as the stakes? If I win today, I'll sever your connection to Daxia. How about that?
Grand Sovereign, we can't gamble. If we lose the Xia dynasty, natural and human disasters will continue, and the people will grow weak and diseased.
The Mountain King is right. Wushuang, go quickly. Our Xia dynasty is closely linked to every person here. If we lose, the entire dynasty will become sustenance, causing endless disasters and will be trampled forever. Wushuang, go.
If you don't accept the challenge, I'll kill him and start a war. Then destruction will follow, and your Xia dynasty won't have peace. Ye Wushuang, you can't escape this fight. By betting with me, you at least stand a chance to win, don't you?
That's right, I must fight. There's only hope if I keep fighting. If I flee, they will invade anyway, and it's the people who will suffer from the wars.
Miss Ye, you truly are a patriotic heroine. Since that's the case, let's settle this once and for all. Today's battle, with the aid of the top masters here, if I win, I will use the heavenly cloud fang to sever Daxia.
Not good. The Japanese experts have poured all their power into Ito Kenji.
Sister's strength diminished, and Ito Kenji's power matches Sword Saint Yagyu. With more experts transferring power to him, Sister stands no chance.
Not only that, look at his neck.
That's the fate cherry blossom mark. The fate tattoo is a symbol of the ruler and the heir.
Exactly. Not only did he inherit the skills of all the masters, but he is also the heir to the ruler.
What difference if Kenji Ito becomes ruler's heir?
Heavenly Cloud Fang Sword and Phoenix Blood Sword, Fate Divine Swords. Using them doubles power.
But Grand Chief is also the heir of the kingdom, and she has a destiny weapon, the Phoenix Blood Sword.
The Ain no Mirakumo no Tsurugi is Japan's national treasure and a top-tier destiny sword, like the Xianyuan Sword of Great Xia, but the Phoenix Blood Sword isn't. Now, Wushuang's skill and weapon are inferior. What should we do?
You heard it all, right? This time you'll undoubtedly lose.
The outcome is not decided yet. Isn't it too early to say that now?
Feng Blood Sword can't beat Heavenly Cloud Fang.
My master is the top martial artist in Japan, yet he couldn't unleash the power of the heavenly cloud Fang. But with my father, who's blessed by fortune, he's able to fully wield the power of the treasured sword.
Now, with the timing, location, and people, even the weapon, all in my favor, Yi Wushuang, you don't stand a chance.
Alright, Yi Wuxuang, if I were you, I'd kneel down and surrender right now. At least you'll live. This summer dynasty is about to end, what's the point in fighting anymore?
You beast watching them bully us. Don't you feel any guilt?
Ungrateful son, shut up. Don't forget, you are a Daxia person.
Who would board a sinking ship? Daxia is doomed, but the first to fall will be that wench Yi Wuxuang.
That's right, as long as we defeat Yi Wuxuang, the people of Daxia will become regular people.
At this point, being a Daxia person is not as good as being a Dongying person.
Your phoenix blood sword is about to shatter. This time it won't be reforged because you can't beat me. If you keep fighting, both you and your phoenix blood sword will be crushed to pieces.
I said I would shed my last drop of blood for Daxia.
The phoenix blood sword is shattered. It will never be reforged. The phoenix blood sword is gone. Great job. Weakened a bit. This round I win.
Father, strike while she's down, kill her and take the great Xia's dragon vein.
All right.
Xin Yuan. Wuxuang, take the sword.
Wen turns the sword. Is the king of Daxia willing to give you, Ye Wuxuang, the national treasure? Does he want to abdicate?
The country's in peril, yet for me, it's just a symbol of power. The Xin Yuan sword can only unleash its divine power in Wuxuang's hands to resist you bandits.
Even with the Xin Yuan sword, Yi Wuxuang may not be a match for Ito Kinji.
Uncle, if our great Xia is defeated, it's of no benefit to you. They're ambitious wolves who will only wipe us out. Why say such discouraging words and undermine our own morale?
King Jinnan, it's just jealousy. The Heavenly Cloud Tooth Sword is the sword of the King of Japan, while the Xin Yuan sword is the sword of our great Xia's ruler. The ruler would rather give the Xin Yuan sword to the Grand Destined One than to you.
Great Xia has a 1,000-year dragon vein lineage. Xian Yuan sword embodies this power, surpassing the heavenly cloud tooth.
The Xin Yuan sword is indeed superior, but unfortunately, my nephew is such a waste, tarnishing the divine sword.
Even with the Zhuanyuan sword in hand, it makes no difference. You still can't beat me. The heavenly cloud tooth is the strongest.
What's going on? Isn't the Xin sword the #1 weapon? How did it become a rusty sword?
This sword is indeed the supreme divine sword, but it's still sealed. Unopened, it's not even as sharp as a fruit knife.
So what if you have the Zhuanyuan sword? I can still defeat you. The heavenly cloud fang is the strongest.
Father, she's already at the end of her strength. Quickly, cut off her head. No one will dare oppose us anymore.
Okay.
Prince of Jinan, if my sister loses and the Xia dynasty's dragon vein is severed and they win it all, will you just stand by and watch? I know you know the secret to unsealing the Xian Yuan sword.
I do have a way, and I don't want them to win either, but I also don't want Yi Wuxuang to win. It's just, I also don't want Yi Wuxuang to win.
Father, kill her in one go to avenge me and my master.
No. King of Jinan, tell me the secret of unsealing Xian Yuan sword.
With your sincerity, you think I'll tell you the secret to unsealing Xian Yuan sword?
Uncle, at this time, if Wuxuang is defeated, our Daxia will have no chance to turn the tide. I'm willing to exchange the throne for the secret.
All right, I've been waiting for you to say that. As long as you're willing to give me the throne, I don't mind telling you the secret. To unseal Xian Yuan's sword, you need the heart's blood of your dearest one. Yes, heart's blood, the blood from the heart. To make the invincible Xian Yuan sword shine again and regain its sharpness, you have to kill your closest and dearest one. I'm not lying to you.
I see, so the Xian Yuan sword can never be unsealed.
Ye Wuxuang, your closest loved one is your own sister, right? Could you bear to kill her?
No way, of course not. She saved this sister with her life.
If she couldn't bear it, then all her talk about sacrificing everything for Daxia is just utterly hypocritical.
She's hypocritical, sacrificing family for greater good? How could she bear to kill her sister?
Father, you'll win this battle. How could Yi Wuxuang bear to use her own sister to sharpen her sword? Quickly chop off her head and seize the Xianyuan sword. The longer you wait, the more things change.
Okay.
Sister, don't hesitate. You can't lose. Kill me and break the seal on the Shanyuan sword. Hurry!
No.
I knew it. You can't let go of your own sister. What country's duty compares to your sister, right?
Daxia people are like this. They talk about serving the country and people, but in reality, they're incredibly selfish.
Miss Sweezy, don't provoke her. If she gets desperate and really stabs her sister to break the seal, things will get troublesome.
She'd risk her life to save that wretch, Yi Xiaoxue. How could she possibly kill her sister with her own hands? That would be even more cruel than killing herself.
Even if she makes a move, it's a rusty sword. Unsealed, it can't beat Heavenly Cloud Fong. The best sword in the world is their bragging.
Exactly, you guys. Daxia just loves to boast, right? All that talk about Daxia civilization, passing the torch for 1,000 unparalleled years. It's just self-praise from people like you. As for your Zhuan sword, it's just a piece of scrap metal.
Sister, hurry up and make a move.
I can't.
I know you'd rather die yourself than hurt me, but now Daxia is at its last moment. I'm not just your sister, I'm also a Daxia citizen. The rise and fall of a country is everyone's responsibility, even a little woman like me. Since you won't do it, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself.
Sister, you're my only family. I can't lose you.
Sister, if you lose today, countless people of Daxia will lose their loved ones. The rise and fall of a nation is everyone's responsibility. This is what you taught me.
Sister, don't leave me.
Sister, you can't lose. Pull yourself together and win.
Is the Zhuanyuan sword about to be unsealed?
Uncle, why hasn't the Shenyuan sword been unsealed?
Not right, shouldn't be mistaken.
I wasn't wrong. The Zhuanyuan sword is just a scam. Some kind of 1,000-year-old divine sword. It's actually just a pile of scrap metal.
Only our Sky Cloud Fong is the world's #1 divine sword.
I know that the Xianyuan sword hasn't been unsealed because Yi Wuxuang's true love isn't just her sister. She cares about the world and about the Xingtian department. Maybe we'll need the blood of the Xingtian department to unseal the sword.
Uncle Emperor, you're clearly deceiving us. From the start, you wanted to use lies to make Wu Shuang kill her sister, then use the opportunity to eliminate the entire Xingtian department to clear all obstacles, right?
I've already taken your throne. Do you hope for the fall of the Great Xiao? Believe it or not, it's up to you.
Ye Wuxuang, I really admire you. You know you'll die, but you still fight me to the end. It's a pity to kill someone like you. Join us. I'll give you one last chance.
Stop. Let go of the Grand Commander. Grand Commander, Yan Lin is incapable of defeating the enemy. Today, the Xianyuan sword has been unsealed and needs the blood of Xingtian division. I will use my blood to honor the Xianyuan sword today.
Yan Lin.
Fools. You've all been tricked by Prince Zhenin. This Zhuanyuan sword is nothing but a heap of scrap metal. No amount of blood will awaken it.
It's good that old man is dead. Stubborn fool, he was just a nuisance to me alive.
Grand Priest, I'm sorry. I raised this rebel son who caused Miss Xiaoxue such torment and even nurtured a traitor. Today, as a member of the Xingtian division, I will offer my blood to the divine sword in hopes of redemption, and more importantly, to awaken this Xianyuan sword.
His father. His father.
Xianyuan sword, wake up, save our great Xia.
The Xia cannot fall. If the divine sword has spirit, please aid the great Siming.
No.
A bunch of fools, even if you all die, this Xuan Yuan sword won't awaken.
Why is this happening?
Why?
Fate is not with us, the divine sword can't be unsealed. We've lost. But we, the people of Daxia, face death with courage. Even in death, we will fight to the end, burning ourselves. Kenji, come on.
I told you, no matter how much blood flows, it's useless.
Yewushuang, no matter how you resist, it's futile. Today I grant you death so you can feel how sharp my Sumagari is. This is also your honor. The Xuanyuan sword was really unsealed? This can't be.
This sword has the blood of my beloved and righteous people. The spirit of the Daxia people is unbroken, their backbone is unyielding. If not unsealed now, then when?
Even if the Xianyuan sword is unsealed, so what? My father's strength surpasses yours. Father, kill her and seize the dragon vein, seize Daxia, for the prosperity of our Nippon.
Everyone, attack! Kill Ye Wushuang! Long live Nippon!
Kenji Ito is defeated, Eastern experts are all wiped out, you lost.
Father.
Great Xia is indeed invincible.
Father.
It's not that Daxia is invincible, but invaders will perish. This is the fate of invaders. To unseal the Xianyuan sword, Xiaxue and Xingtian sacrificed themselves. Now it's time for retribution.
You can't kill me.
Father is dead, Tiansong Cloud Tooth broken, for family masters vanquished. You have no trump card.
Even if we lose, now the king of Great Xia is the Southward King.
Southward King not qualified as king, deemed traitor, and unrecognized by Great Xia.
But my dear nephew has already passed his position to me. If it weren't for me helping you unseal the Xianyuan sword, you'd be dead by now. The whole Great Xia would collapse. This is the deal between him and me. This is the deal between him and me.
Prince Shinnan, it was just a stopgap. Someone like you who betrays the country doesn't deserve the throne.
A true king going back on his word, but I don't care, you should know where you are now, Jiangnan. My territory.
Besides, we the four great eastern clans declare our full allegiance to Prince Shinnan.
Your father just called me useless. Why do you want to join me now?
Yi Wushuang killed my master and father. Only you can avenge them for me now. Besides, the experts of the eastern four families are almost wiped out. We need your protection.
But why should I protect you?
The four families rule all of the east. Even if experts fall here, we can help Prince Shinnan stabilize his position as the sovereign.
That's right, with the king of Shannan and the four great families, who can stop them?
Yes, the forces behind me are very powerful, but if you people in the east are willing to join me, of course I'll take them all. Yi Wushuang, now the people of the east are under my protection, you, leave us alone. Wait, hand over Regula's sword. It's worn by the lord of the kingdom. How can you just use it?
Sorry, I can't recognize you as the ruler.
Now, in all of Daxia, only Wushuang has the right to inherit the throne. Besides, you have no leverage anymore. With your power, you're no match for Wushuang.
We, the four great families of Dongying, will fight with all our might. Even if we can't destroy you, we will at least leave you severely wounded.
Barbarians do not understand the strength and power of Daxia. If invaders dare to attack, they will never return.
Not bad. If you hadn't used tricks to catch me, you and your lot would dare to trample me? Where are the four war gods?
Four war gods. How is this possible?
Didn't I tell the Celestial Hall people to keep them occupied? How do they have time to support the king?
Oh no, these 4 war gods are all top-notch experts, and they have an army of 1,000,000 behind them.
This is the strongest in Daxia. They're coming to Jiangqing now. The southern king is done for.
Qinglong is late to protect. Forgive your majesty and grand minister.
This can't be happening.
Nothing's impossible. You better surrender now.
Lord of the South, the mysterious master behind you retreated early, so we could free the national leader.
Damn, how dare the Tianjiao temple trick me? What's going on here?
But you're still late. If you had come a moment earlier, my sister and the brothers of the division would not have sacrificed.
Harm my people, invade my land. This time, I will personally lead 1,000,000 troops to wipe them out completely. Blood for blood.
Southern King, allies. For war gods, 1,000,000 troops. To destroy me, you need to act.
Southern King, you have rebelled and deserve punishment. He can't even save himself now. How can he save you?
Yes, our first mission is to liquidate the rebellion of the Jinan royal family.
It's not that easy for you, the 4 war gods, to kill yourselves and submit to me before it's too late.
King Jinan, you're already in a trap. How dare you ask us to submit?
I can easily call in some experts to hold you off outside and bring him out of the palace. Guess what I'm relying on?
Experts at Jin Nanwang's mansion lack such skills. Your backer indeed has vast influence.
That's right, behind me stands the legend of legends, the Tianjiao Hall.
Shennan Wang, you are actually colluding with the Tianjiao Hall.
Not bad. The founder of the world invincible Tianjiao Palace, Yi Tianjiao, wasn't just the number 1 in Daxia. And he competed with you for the position of ruler. Back then, the ruler was the son of the former ruler, born with the imperial dragon pattern, while Yi Tianjiao was Daxia's greatest war god. 30 years ago, Yi Tianjiao led 3,000 cavalry to sweep through 1,000,000 enemy troops alone, bringing everlasting peace to Daxia. This fortune also formed a phoenix pattern. Just like her. However, my big brother, the former ruler of Daxia, planned to pass the position to Yi Tianjiao. But Yi Tianjiao's family was persecuted by enemies and all killed. Only his daughter went missing. Yi Tianjiao gave up the position to search for his daughter but failed. Feeling hopeless, he left Daxia. Later he established Tianjiao Palace, becoming the world's number 1 power.
Yi Tianjiao is indeed the number 1 in Daxia. His martial arts are exceptional, reaching the realm of controlling gods. But he was too arrogant and bloodthirsty, causing such a disaster.
Really? I heard from people in Tianjiao Hall that you colluded with foreign enemies to seize power, persecuted Yi Tianjiao, and killed his entire family. Then, you blamed it on the enemies. Yi Wuxuang, you also have the luck phoenix pattern now, making you the number 1 in Daxia as well, threatening his position. Don't be fooled by his respectful appearance. Someday, he might stab you like he did Yi Tianjiao.
The event was an accident. Don't make false accusations.
I'm too lazy to argue with you. I'll give you a chance for the sake of our relation. Kneel with the 4 warlords and submit to me. Otherwise, don't blame me for being ruthless.
While I'm here, you won't harm the king.
We will also protect the king with our lives.
If so, then prepare to die.
Shura Messenger, strongest fighter of Tianjiao Hall.
She's the mysterious fighter blocking my 4 war gods.
I didn't expect that the mighty Grand Destiny would remember the name of Shura. Yes, I am the Shura messenger of Tianjiao Hall, but not the strongest. Our supreme hall master, Yi Tianjiao, is.
Lord Shura, you're finally here. Didn't I tell you to hold off the 4 war gods? Why did you retreat?
Something big happened in the Tianjiao Hall. We've been summoned. The Hallmaster ordered us to support the Yun Hallmaster in distress in Daxia. Soon, the Hallmaster will personally come to solve the Yun Hallmaster's troubles.
The young hallmaster, Yi Tianjiao, only has one daughter. They've been searching without result. Could it be they found her?
Yes, the hallmaster has found his daughter and named her the young hallmaster. Once he arrives, he will personally announce it to the world.
All right. Since that's the case, after I ascend the throne, I will personally go to celebrate and congratulate the hallmaster on the father-daughter reunion.
Yi Tianjiao found his daughter, but she resented him for neglecting family for the throne, which led to her mother's death. She never forgave him but recognized him as her father to save Daxia.
Nonsense, you talk like you're the hallmaster's daughter.
Lord Azura, let's not waste words with them. You're here now, so fully support me in taking the throne. After I ascend, the benefits for Tianjiao Hall will be plentiful.
All right, I'll do my best to clear obstacles for you. By then, the Tianjiao Palace will take half of Daxia's land, and I want 3 times the fortune of Daxia's treasury.
No problem. As long as you help me take down these enemies, I don't care even if it's half of the treasury.
All right.
Shilua, using Tianjiao Palace to help the South Guardian King seize Daxia's land. Does Yi Tianjiao know?
How dare you call the Lord's name directly?
Our great Xia doesn't allow any foreign invasion, not even from your Tianjiao palace.
Oh really? Then I'll flatten Great Xia today and clean up this trash, let you see the might of Tianjiao Palace. Let you see the might of Tianjiao Palace.
Azura, if I were you, I'd leave now with these people and go back to apologize to your lord. Otherwise, face the consequences.
Consequences? What consequences?
Consequence is you'll have no burial place.
Yi Wuxuang, don't think you're invincible. Even with the Xianyuan sword, you can't withstand our Lord Azura, let alone the Tianjiao Hall.
I'll deal with her without lifting a finger.
In my opinion, this woman is rattled by the prestige of Tianjiao Hall, so she's just talking nonsense.
I think she's just ignorant. She has no idea how powerful Tianjiao Hall is.
Our heavenly palace has destroyed countless nations. A mere Daxia is nothing to us. Since she doesn't understand the rules today, we'll teach her well. Let them know how our heavenly palace's prestige is earned.
Protect the sovereign.
Overestimating oneself. Wretch, dare you lay a hand on me? By raising a hand against me, you've declared war on our heavenly palace. Kneel and apologize now, and I might spare your life. Otherwise, I'll bathe Daxia in blood.
If you can't beat me, stop barking here.
So what if you beat me? In front of the prince, you're nothing.
Yi Wuxuang, I advise you to surrender quickly. When Yi Tianjiao arrives, with the might of heaven, no one will be able to save you.
Then let him come. I want to see his might for myself. Thinking about witnessing mighty power.
You don't know your place. The Lord is in Jiangqing. Today, none of you will escape.
Yi Tianjiao is in Jiangcheng. Why is he here?
The Lord is here to support his daughter. In this small Jiangqing, someone has dared to offend the young Lord. In his fury, the Lord can cause chaos throughout Daxia. Kneel now while you still can.
Yi Tianjiao's power rivals gods and demons, making him the #1 in the world. His Tianjiao Hall is also the most powerful force at home and abroad. If he invades my Daxia, even I can't stop him.
Don't worry. When the hallmaster competed with you for the throne, he left quietly. Today, he will settle the old scores, and none of you will escape.
Rest assured, Yi Tianjiao has no interest in the throne.
Wretch, you offend the hallmaster. Think I, Shura, can't handle you? Kneel immediately.
You should be the ones kneeling, because when you talk about young master, that's me.
Yi Wuxuang, are you insane?
She only knows she's the Grand Seer, but doesn't know Yi Tianjiao holds power over life and death.
Daring to impersonate the young master, that's a capital crime. Seize her before the master arrives, and chop her up to feed the dogs.
You beast! Who are you going to chop up and feed to the dogs?
Yi Tianjiao.
Your Highness, this wretch pretended to be the young lord. It's outrageous, so I want to chop her up and feed her to the dogs as a severe punishment.
This woman dares to ignore the Tianjiao Hall. Even chopping her up and feeding her to the dogs wouldn't suffice to quench my anger. I have a suggestion. Execute her by dismemberment. Let the world know that offending Tianjiao Hall means even the Grand Commander cannot die with a whole body.
Pretending she is my daughter and also your young hallmaster.
Sorry, Grand Commander, we're late.
Yi Tianjiao. Yi Wushuang, Yi Tianjiao. I really got confused.
I used my father's technique to slay the Yagyu sword saint.
Daughter, Enhandiwaner, you've suffered.
I'm not suffering. But my sister and Xintian division bled the last drop for Daxia. What's my injury compared to that?
Don't worry, I'm here. Today these beasts will meet their end. You dare conspire with the Southern King to seize the throne and disturb Daxia's peace. You deserve death. You, as a royal of Daxia, colluded with outsiders and betrayed the country. You're unworthy of being a Daxia citizen. For your crimes, you should be flayed and displayed at the city gates for all Daxia citizens to see clearly. Traitors in.
Spare me, my lord.
Wretched scum from the east invading Daxia with evil intent, you deserve death. And you traitorous lackeys are even more despicable. Killing you is too easy. Guards, break their limbs and attach dog legs. Let them be dogs in their next life, unable to live or die as they wish.
I'll fight you.
Daughter, from now on, you're the master of Tianzhou. Daxia needs to be protected, and it's time for me to return.
From today, I am the lord of the heavenly pride hall. Those who challenge the might of Daxia will be eliminated, even from afar. The blood of those who guarded Daxia will not be shed in vain. I, Yi Wushuang, stand with them. The people of Daxia stand with them.
Greetings to the Lord. Those who challenge the might of Daxia will be eliminated even from afar.